Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Manchester United agenda and another watch along. This time, Manchester United are taking on Southampton at Old Trafford, and I am joined today by the great Amonde Juma, the tactician, the mastermind. Is here. He's gonna make it so much easier for me. Any questions that I've got can be answered instantly. How are you doing, bro?
Brilliant, brilliant. Got up this morning, had a jog, walked the dogs, feeling fresh at the moment, and just great
Right.
timing to tune in to the game and watch it with you. I always enjoy your watch-alongs, but to be sitting next to you, well, in
Sort
theory,
of.
but we're sitting next to each other, covering this
Yeah.
game. I'm really excited. I mean, this is something huge. Yeah, it's a huge game. And you were saying before we went live that you got the butterflies. You're feeling kind of
Yeah.
nervous. Why is that talk?
Ah, just because of the kind of expectation and the desire for us to actually, win. I want to top four. I think it's a real important uh, position for us this season, considering where we are now as a club. Ralph being the sort of interim boss, and I think it's going to be so important for us to attract the right kind of players come the summertime, and also for some of the team members and the squad members that we know are going to be staying on and helping us. It's going to be good for them. Their mindset going into next season, knowing that we've got top four, we're still in the Champions League. We may well be able to do something great in the Champions League yet. There's no reason as to why we can't. So yeah, but I always get these kind of little kind of butterfly sort of weird, strange feeling. But I suppose in one way you can take it as a positive because you know the love for the club.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, with things with Man United, don't usually go easy. We have to remember, even in Fergie's day, we used to have heart wrenching moments,
Yeah.
where things weren't going right. You have to look back Mark Robbins when he saved Fergie against Nottingham Forest all them
Mm.
years ago. When we played with 2-2 Sheffield Wednesday, when Steve Bruce came on, or still not came on, but scored two late goals with headers. One was a bullet header, one was a great header to go 2-2 to help us with the
Yeah.
championship. We had those 1-0 results against Newcastle away when Cantona scored after he took an onslaught of abuse from them. When I say abuse, I mean like they were all over us that game. And we were 12 points behind that season. We came back to win. There's been so many moments where, and obviously we talk about the 99, the new camp, when we were 2-1 down. So it's not to say, this is what we are as Man United. This is our identity. They
Hmm.
do put us through it as fans, and I think this year's season is going to be really exciting towards the end to see who gets top four, because it's not just we got Arsenal, we got Spurs, you got West Ham, and maybe even Wolves or another team fighting for one spot. And I still think we're favourites for it. I still think we've got the best team. But like you say, it's all about picking up and stepping up. And today is very crucial. Every game is crucial. I mean, Burnley the other day was crucial. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 3 points. But
Mm.
today is even more crucial because we do need to get the 3 points at home. And
Yeah.
anything other than 3 points today will be a huge dent to not only to the confidence of the fans who are already sort of on shaky legs, but to the players as well, and the whole club.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I totally get what you're saying about the whole kind of never giving up mentality and attitude, and that's always been there. And those memories of way yonder. Steve Bruce doing his thing and Fergie and um, Brian Kidd. Brian
Oh
Kidd
God.
dropping to his knees. Do you know what I mean? It's like
It's still
what,
coming back.
what?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like goosebumps moments. And but obviously there's none greater than that evening in 1999 when everything seemed lost. And I remember, I'll quickly tell you, lying on the couch, praying to someone was be saying, please help us." Then I rang my dad, and I'm telling to my dad, and my dad's going, "No, that's it, we're done. It's it. I'm turning it off. It's finished." I went, "Don't turn it off. Don't turn it off." Anyway, he turned it off, hung the phone up. I was like, "Oh, what?" And at that moment, I realised that we got a corner. And then that corner goes in, and then it ping ponged like it did, and then it ended up spilling out to um, Ryan Giggs. And then when Ryan Giggs levered it, my heart like more or less stopped because I was like, and then when Sheringham just stroked it in, oh mate, I swear honestly, And for me, I thought that was it. And then in the whole delirium of that, the moment I remember most is when Ollie got the ball. He made the decision. He stood his man up. He stood there with the ball. Remember, he stood his man up, and he's like, right, what am I going to do? And he made the right decision and going, you know what, I'm just going to go down and try and get a crossing.
Yeah. That's right.
Because if he wouldn't have done that, we probably wouldn't have got the opportunity for that second attempt at the goal. But then it wasn't just that; it was then the moment when we got the corner. You seen David Beckham coming over, and then Ollie going into the box, and then we're like, at that moment, I was just thinking, just I don't know. My mind was all over the shop, but I wasn't expecting us to actually score the goal. I was just thinking, blow the whistle, ref. As soon as this ball gets kicked and it gets cleared, blow the whistle. We'll go into extra time. But then when what's his name, Sheringham rose like a salmon and just glanced it, and then Solskjaer's leg just like automatically it was like a toy. You know, like when you press a button on a toy and the leg flicks out so quick, and it made the net.
You know what, talk. The thing is now, right? We're playing Southampton. I like the team lineup, but we have to sort of treat each game now like the Champions League final, and have moments like that. Each game now, with all these watch-alongs that we're going to have to the end of the season, they're going to be exciting. They're going to be memorable, and whatever reaction we have, I hope it's a positive one, because today we're playing a top team in Southampton. Obviously, we're just talking about the Bayern Munich's Champions League final. Big contrast, but it all matters, doesn't it? This top four is like our Champions League this year. I know it seems like we're accepting like the Arsenal fate, which Wenger used to say about top four, but that's where we're at. That's what we have to accept. And if we want to grow and build, like you said earlier, to sort of getting players in and having that sort of money and having that sort of big competition thing and attraction, then we need to get top four. That's crucial for us this season. So I like the lineup. I can see the lineup on the website here.
What we're going to do one day is, just before we get into the lineup, I'm just going to go into the score predictions and let everybody see what some of our viewers have been saying. Yeah. So that will be 2 ticks. So we'll just play that for you folks, and then you can see what some of our guests have been saying about what the score's going to be.
Hello everybody, Matt here from Football United TV, giving my score prediction on the Man United agenda for Man United versus Southampton. I think it's going to be a draw. I think 2-2. Southampton are on the up at the moment, getting that win over Spurs the other night, 3-2. Morale is high, and at United at the moment, not looking so great.
And they can't hear us now, can they?
Win.
Don't worry about the timing or whatever. Maybe I can't do any private chat, but don't worry about the timing. I'm going to be a bit delayed possibly,
hello everyone,
so I'll just keep following. But
it's your boy Ivorian Spice back at it again, giving you another.
I won't be ahead of you, probably.
Guys.
Yes, I'm on BT Sport. It's going to be a bit delayed. I reckon.
Wasn't the best
I've got BT Sport. I paid for it,
but we had a fantastic first
they're
half.
Walking out.
Appalling second half.
They're walking out
if
now.
Manchester United can just replicate that first half into the second half against Southampton,
okay, it's just clapping now, walking out.
Game. Considering that what Southampton did to the Tottenham the other day, it's going to be tricky. Old Trafford again.
Right. You're a bit.
We're hoping Manchester United can get the 3 points because we badly need those 3 points. I'm going to go with 2-1 Manchester United. Simple as. See you guys next time.
That's good.
Hello again, everyone. It's Stephen Fletcher here again, doing a preview for the Manchester United agenda.
It's really good graphics, man. Looks
Manchester
good.
United versus Southampton at Old Trafford.
What about the comments? Can we see comments?
A bit of a bore fest. It was 1-1. Wasn't really a great game.
Well, I can't see them, so you can read them out then, if anything.
Give me a bit of hope that we're about to turn it around, and I actually think we're going to absolutely smash them. So I know Southampton did really well against Spurs, but come on, it's Spurs. And the last time we played them at Old Trafford, we won 9-0, and they haven't changed that much. So, I'm still going to back us for the win. So I'm going to go Manchester United for 4-1. I don't think we'll get a clean sheet, unfortunately. And yeah, United all the way.
So here we go, folks. That's what some of our guests have been saying. Interesting indeed. Did I ask you on Monday what your score prediction? I think we had that last night.
1-0. I said 1-0, my usual score line. I just want to say, Steve Fletcher, big up Steve Fletcher with your prediction. You look like you're a well-read guy, man. I like all the books in the background, the scenery. Yeah. You look like you just come back from reading a book. Say, let me give you my prediction, Big up Stephen Fletcher. I have enough respect for you and for Ivorian and for Matt, all the guys who are jumping in and giving us score predictions by video. technology is great, isn't it? I mean, I hope one of you are right, because we've all predicted us to win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. And like I say, now the start to kick in. I've got to just keep myself relaxed now and on it, and then just stick to the commentary. If you want to jump in ahead of me on Monday with anything, just do it, and I'll shut my trap, bro. So don't worry about that. I'll just give a shout out to everybody who's in the chat quickly. We've got Bargav, we've got Pat Lawler, Solo, Matt Carroll, Ola Kunle, Bath Time with Vaughan. Big up to you all. Thank you for joining us.
Here we go. I love the consistency. I mean, Solo's having an easy job at the moment picking the side, because we've got a smaller squad now, and it's easier now to pick a first 11. So Solo's going to be having a ball to the end of the season. It's probably going to be the same team, or really easy to pick. But the consistency there will be crucial for us, I think, because I think we've had like 75 shots in the last 3 games. And that shows that we are improving. And one of these, I'm expecting us to beat a team badly. Hopefully we get another 9-0 against Southampton. I doubt it today, but this is what we expect. This is what we want to see. We want to see Man United dominating games, and we're getting there, just taking baby steps.
Yeah. Well, let's just start with Ralph. You know, he has. I've got somebody here said Bath Time said he can't hear talk. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm just checking it now, making sure that you can actually hear me.
There you go. The two managers embracing.
Yeah, you can hear me. Can you hear me, Bath Time? We can hear both of you now, but I enjoyed a Monday chatting over the match. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, but anyway, don't worry about that one.
Do you think there's any friction between the two managers? They embrace this is all professional, it's all football. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's kind of, they both want to win, you know, and with Ralph having worked under, I think, sorry, not Ralph. Well, yeah, Ralph. They're both called Ralph. with Hasenhüttl having worked under Rangnick, that's the case, isn't it? When they were at Leipzig. So yeah, maybe there's a little bit of a, you know, kind of, he wants to prove a point. He would love to get one over on him. That's for sure.
One thing's for sure as well. I mean, we just started. We're playing against 2 strikers again. We've got a big Shea Adams. He's a hustle bustle, big birdie striker, and the youngster, Albanian youngster next to him, who's dangerous for sure.
Broja,
yeah.
Yeah, you see, it's been a lively start here on Monday at Old Trafford, and you see that you know they do put themselves about. Southampton, they're not afraid to press the ball. Look at, you know, they're pressing, putting themselves in position to receive in an attacking position, which is great. But now we're on the ball with Sancho, Luke Shaw, little 1-2. Go on, Jaden.
Let's get that overlap, boys.
Yeah, goes out for I think it's going to be a throw into Southampton. But what have you made so far of Jaden Sancho? You're pleased with the progress that he's making?
It's not the progress; it's the team that's got to improve. I was listening to Ivorian yesterday on your show, the watch along. Sorry, not the watch along, the takeaway. And Ivorian was sort of saying a lot of things that like resonate with me. It's true. It's just he's a good player. We just need a team to be on board with him. A bit like Donny. I think the team didn't misunderstood Donny because he was very intelligent. I think we need to understand how to play with Sancho and get the best out of him. And that's something Dortmund really done. They play as a good football team. Uh-oh.
That was a dangerous bit of player there from Southampton. They absolutely broke through from the right-hand side, sorry. They put it right across the box. Fortunately, there was nobody there for them.
We pick up the pieces. We start again. Bruno's deep. I think Bath Time would like that. Bruno starting deep and distributing the ball.
Oh, that was a poor touch from Scott McTominay. He put a little bit too much on that, trying to release it over to the left-hand side there. But I mean,
but the thing is, he's trying to pass the ball early so we can get more one-on-ones, I imagine, with the wide men, say Sancho or Rashford. Just looking at the chance again. Yeah, it's right across the 6-yard box there by Bora.
But again, look, they come through the midfield and no, that's fortunate. We picked the ball up nicely there. Pogba. Ronaldo leaves it for Luke Shaw. Finds Paul Pogba. That's a nice bit of play. Bruno Fernandes now. He's got options over to his right hand side. Marcus Rashford puts a lovely cross in.
Pogba.
Oh, that was not a bad attempt there from Marcus Rashford to get the ball in, but there's just not enough. It was just a little bit too far away from the target in Ronaldo.
That's a good move. I think Pogba, nice playing interplay, just on the halfway line, spread it wide early, and Rashford gets his head up and whips the ball in. Nice. Yeah. That's something.
Yeah, that's it. I think, like we said last night, if we do things quickly, don't give them time to kind of reset once we do pick possession up. I think that's one of our real best chances of getting him good positions to attack their goal.
It's good to see Ronaldo giving him the thumbs up, and he got the thumbs up back. It's like, hey, they're doing the Fonz together, so everything's cool like the Fonz at the moment. That's what we want to see.
Cool in the gang. And here comes Jadon Sancho. Well, that was a great bit of play. Paul Pogba did well. Jadon Sancho. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Was it Cristiano Ronaldo? Yeah, it was. Tried to just lay it off, but he just got a bit of a heavy touch. But it was a great bit of play, Monday, and exactly what I was just talking about. Look how quickly everything happened there from Paul Pogba passing that ball on.
Yeah, Pogba is crucial. I mean, he gives you that composure in midfield. Look at him there, chopping, chop, left foot, right foot. He can play it down the line into his stride. It's beautiful. Quality player. It makes a world of difference when you got someone with that sort of quality in there.
Also, if you just have a look as well, if you just watch, Scott McTominay's he's hanging back more. So I think that message has been driven home by Ralph Rangnick. Do not both of you be getting on that same line, which we talked about being to be in the last couple of games.
And it's not. Let's get it right. It doesn't always have to be Scott. If Scott goes, someone has to be mindful enough to drop in, whether it's Bruno or Pogba. So we just it will come. It will come in with time.
Yeah, they've just got to. Once you work that understanding, of it's all about the positional. What position you're in. If it's a strong position that's going to allow you to make a play, then you use that position. You stay there. So. But I mean, I think obviously the instruction will be for Scott. I think he's the more trusted in the more defensive role, but he tries to get the ball back. But he loses out, and here comes Southampton. Long shot from distance, goes sailing over through Shea Adams. But
sorry, that move just came from Tom McTominay. He couldn't get the ball out of his feet, and he was closed down, and then they broke. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Quality. Is really important there. You have to say McTominay gave the ball away there. I'm not getting on his case, but this is what we're seeing here. We need the quality. We need to see what Pogba's done with 2 moves already.
Great. Oh, Marcus Rashford on the keeper. Oh, no, he couldn't get enough on it. Was it Rashford? Was it? No, so it's Cristiano Ronaldo, sorry. Cristiano Ronaldo got through past the keeper, but he just didn't put enough on it. Oh, we had a great opportunity, but it was again, look how speedy we're getting things done. And look at the pace of Sancho and the pass. Absolutely brilliant from Sancho.
This is reminding me of the Middlesbrough and the Burnley game. We're having good chances early on. That's a lovely run there. Gave the point, he pointed to where he wanted it. And that's really unfortunate that the defender covered. Good covering by the defender there. But that was a good opportunity made by Man United again.
Yeah. And again, I think a lot of teams on Monday, so if you agree with me, I don't think they can live with us when we do things quickly, because of the pace that we've got and the accuracy we've got in our abilities to pass the ball quickly. I don't think there's many teams that can live with us. We've proved that, under Ole as well.
Yeah, I do agree. I think we've got good quality there. It's just about, like I said, patterns of play and moving the ball. Like you said, move the ball quickly and have the quality. Whether it's Bruno, Pogba, these are the guys that should be in the final third or should be progressing the ball like that. I think it breaks down when know your role, play to your strengths, and I think McTominay should just focus on, like you said, playing deep and staying out of all that technical stuff.
He's got to sort of simplify his game until he kind of learns more in training in terms of, how to be a little bit cleverer with the ball, looking and understanding where the opposition are, because
really, agreed. Really promising start, by the way, promising.
It is.
Good. We're at home. Hopefully the fans will get on side.
Yeah, that's it. They get the 12th man going, and I think if we can frustrate Southampton somewhat, that will play into our hands as well. So I'd like to see, like now when we are playing it out from the back, keeping good possession and just having chase shadows. But David De Gea gives it straight to Southampton. That's poor. And here they come straight away. They're going to steamroll over to the left-hand side. They're going to put. He's going to shoot. He's got a cross in, and it's put. Oh my days! It's going to be followed up. No, fortunately for us, that was a poor shot from. But here we go. We can break on him. Jadon Sancho. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo. Jadon, put it in. Put it in. Jadon Sancho. Oh, great keeping. Great goalkeeping.
Set him.
But we pick it up. We pick it back up. We got Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Looks for the... Oh, there's nobody there, though. Bruno puts it over the... But that was a great bit of keeping there from... what's his name? The goalkeeper for Southampton.
Well, talking of goalkeeper, let's go back. That was De Gea. His distribution was poor there. I think he does need to improve that. He played it straight to them, and they had a great chance. It was a very good chance from them in the 6-yard box as well. Adams was free, and then we broke. It was end-to-end like Burnley. And I must say, I think the decision-making was there. It was poor. Ronaldo gave him an option. Could have picked him out early, but Sancho drove into the box and still got a shot on. Yeah, good keeper save with his legs there. But once again, we've got... let's see this again. The fullback got deep for Southampton, crossed the ball across the 6-yard box, and they had a good opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, Jadon Sancho did really well. He tried to get through the keeper's legs, but I think it was the defender who came across and just got a touch on it. But you know what? Well done, Jadon Sancho. It's a really brilliant play from him. Yeah. I'm liking it. This is what I was talking about with him being a bit braver and driving at people.
Yeah. No one can rush him because he's so skillful. You can't rush him with him. He will chop you in half. It's just that there's been question marks about his rapid pace. It's not like Olympic style like Rashford, but it's still enough. He can get away from players with the ball.
Like you said many times one day about, when it comes to pace, you don't necessarily need to have that kind of pace as long as if you're positionally in a good spot. If you read the game well and get yourself into a good position. I mean, you've heard Pep Guardiola what he'd say about Lionel Messi for the first 20 minutes. People say, yeah, but he walks about, he doesn't do anything. And he's like, yeah, but he is doing something. He's reading the game. He's feeling the tempo. He's feeling, you use your footballing IQ in that sense. And yeah, it aged. But Marcus Rashford gives the ball away there. That was a poor pass from him. And Southampton tried to launch it forward, but there's nobody there. De Gea just sweeps it out. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Like, again, we're playing in their half. Like, interchange on the left there, and then we moved the ball over to Rashford. I think Rashford sometimes, when we're talking about pace, has to he had space to hit the ball down the line and go down the line and stretch them. You got to mix it up with the fullback. Don't always come inside. If you're on the left-hand side, it's okay to come inside. But when you're playing on the right, he needs to adapt to that position because he seems to be playing there quite often now. Maybe take it down the line, do a Kanchelskis and use your pace. Yeah. Just mix it up so to give the defender something to think about.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You just took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, because of he's also quite skillful on the ball, Marcus, and he's quite strong. So he can stand the player up. And whilst doing that, players are then understand, oh, well, okay, I know what's going to happen here. You're standing them up because you're waiting for us to get ourselves into positions to make runs. And then you're you either come inside and cross or you're going to go skin him and then try and get a crossing. So it's like that's the trigger.
That was a lovely ball there by Dalot. He looked up. He's had time to have his head up, and you can see Bruno made the run, and Bruno pointed to where he wanted the ball. Just unfortunate, it was a bit heavy, but Bruno gave him the thumbs up. So nice to see everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to get on side.
I was going to ask you, TalkMU, about Maguire. Obviously, he's starting today. He's got to get his confidence back. What are your feelings about him having a good game today?
Yeah, I mean, Maguire. Look, Maguire. Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's not just Maguire. Let's have that right. We've all, pointed the finger. It is a team game and everything else, but I think with Maguire, yeah, we spoke last night about he does have to start and we've explained the reasons why he does have to start. And I think what overall he is a good defender. I just think it's the kind of, for me, it's always been about the kind of the positioning. I think he just gets a little bit out of position sometimes, and I think if he works on that, But I think as well, also communication with the rest of his defensive line and whoever's playing the six in front. If there's a lot of chatting going on, and trust, you do have to trust your number six, whoever's playing that role, to sort of be the one to at least attempt to nullify something that gives you the time to set where you're going to be as the kind of next obstacle, for whatever attack they're trying to build. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. That was nice. Southampton were trying to play. We timed it. Oh, Harry Maguire with a header. Good. Came in and stole that. Yeah, nice little play there by Man United. Let them come in. As soon as they played the ball, read it and picked it up again. But here's Southampton. They got a corner, I believe.
Yeah. I think it was Eli Yunus. Come off Eli Yunus. Tried to put across him, but... So let's have a look at how Southampton are going to set up for this corner.
Are we zonal marking? I think we do a lot more man marking this season rather than last season. The zonal marking was an issue. So I want to see all corners, all set pieces, see what we're developing here. Well, because against Burnley, with our corners, for example, we went short. So let's see defending. Are we man to man? Yeah, looks like we're man to man.
We dealt with that corner pretty well. They took a short one, and then now Jadon Sancho's picked it up, and it's gonna squirt out to Marcus Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo. We get the throw in, and Paul Pogba's straight on it. Paul Pogba, first time lump. Oh, what a pass that was from Paul Pogba, straight to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's now got an overlap with Delo, but he's held onto it a bit, but now he's come back to Delo. Paul Pogba, that pass was unbelievable. Paul Pogba cross. Oh, it's just over Cristiano Ronaldo. When Jadon Sancho tries to go across, but he can't reach it, and Southampton carry the ball out. That was a blinding pass on Monday.
That's beautiful. To get out your feet like that, head up, and be able to spray it 2 feet into his stride. I just felt Marcus Rashford should have driven on a bit more. He held it up a bit too long.
Wow, but that pass, man, this is what we're talking about with Paul Pogba. His
strength, quality.
His ability to just hold a player off and not panic and just clock that pass, and then the technique to actually execute it. Jeez, I mean...
And then seconds later, he was at the edge of the box to toss the ball in, so he's put the work in.
Ooh, Marcus Rashford's going to get a card here. Marcus Rashford's going to get yellow card. He's just gone flying in. He's going to get card. There's no two ways about that. Yeah, he was a bit late there, Marcus. You watched that. He's so lucky that is not more than a yellow, if I'm honest with you, on Monday.
It's early in the game. Sometimes in the old days, the refs used to let them, well, that's your first one. But it seems like they're going by the letter of the law now, no matter what, even if it's early in the game. Yeah, he missed it completely. I don't know if that's a yellow, to be fair.
It's just the kind of... I think the distance he went down a little bit too early, and then the distance he slid from.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
When you're running at pace as well, I mean, it's hard to sort of slow your flow and stand up.
Mm. Yeah, throwing goes in, and it's going to go straight to David De Gea. Excellent. And now we can push out. He quickly releases it to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's not really got an option apart from going back to Harry Maguire, who's going to spray it out over to Diego Delo. Delo's got space here. Carry it. That's it. Getting a bit of support from Paul Pogba, who then feeds it to Marcus Rashford. Go on, Marcus. You've got space. Go on. Marcus Rashford tucks inside. He's got Pogba in support. Paul Pogba in Diego Delo. I keep saying Diego. It's Diogo. Jeez. Anyway, Luke Shaw on the ball.
Tomato.
Yeah. Bruno Fernandes back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. He put across him, but there wasn't really anybody there. Scott McTominay heads it. Paul Pogba's going to pick it up. She does just outside the box. Squirts it out to Marcus Rashford. Ooh, first time ball across from Rashford. But again, he comes back to Man United, Diego Delo. Lovely turn from Diego Delo there. Oh, now we lose possession. No, we don't. We pick it up in Harry Maguire, who's then feeds it to Rafael Varane. But yeah, that was a good little moment there to build a bit of pressure.
Yeah, agreed. The thing is, we've always got an option there. Marcus is out wide. Yeah. There's always the option. He's a bit of a threat now. He's shown his intention.
But what I'm liking him on Monday is the understanding between the three midfielders.
Yeah.
In Pogba, Bruno, and McTominay. kind of Pogba was further up the pitch than both Bruno and McTominay, and McTominay was the last man in those three. So that's great to see because it gives you a constant option, to release.
The main thing for me with the three of them is not to get ahead of the play. No matter what the situation is, you need to manage the game. We're 0-0. We need to sort of probe, but go get ahead of the play. Because in these guys are so fit, so aggressive. The counter's always on. That's what they're looking for in a way. 1-2 passes, we could be out of it again and chasing back. So it's just about containing, taking our time, and just getting our foot on the ball. And hopefully, with our quality, play football in their half. I think that's the most important thing. Be comfortable playing in their half and popping it around. Like you just see that little 2-minute spell of good possession in their half.
Yeah, 100%. And then, when they attack, when they pressure us in our own half, then we've got to be really focused and not allow them to drag us all over the place. You know what I mean? And because we know they've got some good players. Southampton.
Just want to say, regarding Varane, I think Varane is sometimes understated what a good defender he is. It's not about how many tackles you make. It's just sometimes he just stands up a guy. And because he's got the pace, he offers them, do you want to go? Do you want to push and go with me? I don't think so. I'm quick. He just stands up and just turns them away. You're not welcome. There's no room in this inn. Go back and go back. That's the sort of thing. And it's just his presence alone. And he gets there first, stands up and doesn't dive in. And then when he does, he times it to perfection. So I'm really impressed at watching him at the moment. Just doing the right thing. I saw him earlier, just play a nice crossfield left foot pass. I think, okay, you got that in your game as well. Left foot, right foot. It's comfortable.
Yeah, I was going to shout out Noah Theodorus. Not seen you in the chat before. Welcome. He says,
hello,
in the last 2 games, United weren't controlling the game in the second half. I'm very concerned about the players' performances. If they don't win this game today, it's over for the top 4 race. Well, what do you make of that? Monday after I agree.
Yeah, it's great observation. He's saying, and Noah, I agree with you. I'm sure Talk does too. We have controlled the game as we are now. We're witnessing now in the first half. We're looking quite good. We've created a lot of chances. It's the second half. That's something that needs to change. But at least we know. I mean, you can put your foot. You can.
Marcus Rashford. Sorry, I'm on there. Marcus Rashford's in the box. He's going to pull it across. Oh, and it's going to be 1-0. Go on, Man United. Jadon Sancho, you beautiful bastard.
Come on.
Oh, what a great bit of football that was on Monday. Absolutely lightning at counter-attack. Go on. Fucking get it.
Bruno played the ball through the lines. The fullback was on his ground. Rashford. Square.
Excellent.
Across the 6-yard box. That's what we want to see. Point at Sancho. Let him know.
Yes.
That's
Go
what
on, Monday. What a brilliant.
Hands in the pocket, all cool. Yeah, that's what the training grounds. Yeah, high fives all round. Oh my God, what a ball. Bruno with that ball.
Yes. Well, if you go back and watch the build-up to it on Monday, Bruno, he read what was going on and he sneaked in rapid and dispossessed that Southampton player and quickly turned and made that pass, which was fantastic. But all of that.
Decision making.
Yeah.
Even though it's the right thing to do, it's easy to do, but you still have to finish your dinner across the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
Head up. No need to shoot. Just play your man in. High fives. Clap, slap, clap,
do
clap.
you know what, as well, on Monday, Jadon Sancho kept himself onside there beautifully.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. And now
that was the only option on, and he made the right decision. Perfect. Great goal.
Absolutely brilliant.
How you guys feeling in the comments, man? Come on. Noah, what do you think now? Domination first half. Let's get another. Come on.
Mark
Love to see Sancho happy. All the he's had a great run. Like you said.
Yeah. Mark Edmund asking, what's the score? I'm working. It's 1-0, Mark, to Manchester United. Absolutely blinding goal. Mr. B says, effing get in. Tyrone Williams is in the chat. Rashford and Sancho linking up nicely. Pat Lawless says, no, that's more like it. Get in there. Yes. We're happy right now, folks. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Bruno again. I mean, playing deep like Bath Time keeps saying, as we keep, I would say myself, bring him deep, give him that sort of quality there. Him and Pogba can pick out balls like that, and this makes it so easy for us.
Oh, sorry, I'm on to look at Paul Pogba, man. Absolutely sensational from Paul Pogba. He gets in there, pressing the ball like a madman, and wins us the ball back and sets us off again. He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know what? Listen, Paul Pogba, if he makes the decision to stay at United and gets the contract he wants, and he's full of desire and love for the club. We are in business. Let me just say that.
I feel, all the people that diss him all the time and say, well, I mean, this is a lot of stuff is out off the pitch, or they don't like his haircuts, that kind of thing. We've seen he's a very good player, one of the best players in his position in the world, in world football. We just have to get behind players like that and encourage them. We didn't get behind Lukaku, for example, and his interview when he left for Inter was like, why would I stay for that when the fans are on my back like that? Pogba's the same. He's got, the next few months are crucial. I don't know if he's made a decision already, but I definitely want Pogba in the team. He's a class player, as we're witnessing right now. Come on, United.
Yeah, and do you know what? That is the kind of calibre of player that we should have in numerous positions at Manchester United. I know we haven't always had every position with a world-class player in it, but we've had key positions with world-class players in it. And that's been the difference.
That's true. Just moments ago, I think Bruno was leading the press, and he was sort of playing as a second striker, pressing. But it's down, when he does that, it's down to the other team to compress the play and squeeze up a little bit. That's what he would be asking for. Because no point him doing it and then him being out of position. He wants the team to build as a team and press as a team and sort of get higher up, if we're going to do that. Because that compresses the space and makes it harder for them to play the ball around.
Yeah. I see what Bruno was doing there. You see what the ball's coming at him there, and it's handball, but as also, one of the clever tactics I think Ralph employing it. When you ever see us launching a ball from deep, into their danger area, it's so that, as you know, Monday, it draws the defenders to the ball. It draws their defenders to the ball, so you know exactly where they are, and everybody else, as that ball's launched, makes a play. So you get a couple of players will attack the ball with the defenders, and some players will make a run for the space. If you win that ball back in that second ball, so to speak, then you're in a fantastic spot to attack their goal. And it's quite a clever tactic that to use. We don't do it all the time, but we have seen it. It's not always paid off either, but I do like to see us switching it up a little bit. But
just interesting as well. When just looking at the shape a minute ago when we took that free kick, McTominay was the anchor man, and we had 2 8s in Bruno and Pogba just in front of him, and the guys hugging the touchline. That would be the 2 wide men. So that does stretch the pitch. It gives, and you pop it into the end of those 3 in midfield. They've got the ability to look up and pop it around, and they know that the men are on the touchline anyway.
Yeah, Paul Pogba wins as a free kick. Great play again from Manchester United on Monday. We got the ball to Rashford. Rashford first time crossed it. It comes back out. Southampton look a little bit kind of all over the place, to be fair. They're a bit panicked. And Paul Pogba again wins the ball back and just does what he does, which is controls the ball. And
he can't be rushed, can he? I mean, once he's on the ball and he sticks to him, defenders, they can't rush into him because he can just palm you off. So strong, so talented. He can just go one way or the other. Really top draw by Pogba.
Yes, we've got Steve Fletcher in the building. He says most of the Pogba issues aren't centred around his game. It's just fashionable to say he's not great, etc. It's no coincidence that a good player looks better in a good team and in a good system. Yeah.
Steve Fletcher, I love what you just said there. It's so true. There's a lot of underlying issues to why these players get abused like that. He's a top class player. Come on, get behind him.
Yeah, he is. Like I said, if we get the Paul Pogba that's full of love and desire for the club to want to go out and put this kind of energy and performance in what we're seeing today, he's going to be. I mean, do you know what? I'm going to say it now Monday, and I said it at the start of the season. Remember that I predicted us we're going to do the double, the league and the Champions League. All right, the league's out the window, but the Champions League for me, with this kind of performance in the Champions League, I mean, why not? You know what I mean?
We've got to be in it to win it. It's good we got through our group stages, and we're growing now. Since November or December, since Ralph's come in, that's like December to March. It's a good opportunity for the team to grow, and we're seeing a lot of improvements. You only have to look back into September, October, how we were performing and how we looked as a team. As to now, we're still. Oh, that's lovely. It was into play. We're comfortable playing in their half. We're improving all the time, and like you said, by the time Champions League comes around, which is quite soon, we could be in good position to sort of hurt a few teams. Hopefully, Atletico Madrid. I watched them the other day against against Barcelona, sorry, and they got beaten, but they're still quality, they're still solid. But I think there is an opportunity to win this game, win the leg, and get through.
Yeah, without that, just watching this here,
beautiful,
some absolutely brilliant play there. Paul Pogba, most definitely controlling that midfield and settling. He's setting the tempo for us right now, and he's doing it absolutely brilliant. And he just plays Ronaldo through, but it's a poor touch. He couldn't quite get hold of it, Ronaldo, and then the keeper Forster comes out trying to be like Lionel Messi. That's dangerous. Now Bruno's pressing, goes all the way back to Forster. He launches it. Harry Maguire goes there, then he's got covered by Varane. Great reading of the game as well. Scott McTominay also in that build-up, right back in that number 6 spot. He gives a free kick away there, but no problem. But Scott McTominay was brilliantly positioned for us not to have to collapse our shape. It was
totally
great, absolutely brilliant to see. And you know, the contrast, Monday, from the last game to this is absolutely unbelievable.
Well, it's still really the first half, so we have to be mindful, because our issues have been playing well in the first half and then taking our foot off the gas, it seems, for the last few games. But creating chances, I think, we just added to our tally. We had 75 in the last 3 games prior to this game, and I'm sure we've had like 6 or 7 good chances already with a goal. So come on, United, this is what we want to see.
Well, yeah, and like now, you see us now. We have now sort of compacted our shape down because they've got the possession.
Good shout.
We do have to do that at times in order to sort of, the energy reserves aren't just continuous. They do have to be managed, game management, and I think you can see a little bit of that going on.
So you say to yourself, why it's good. Let them only press when they get into your half. Like Ronaldo's not pressing the centre backs; they can have the ball there. But when they get into a half, this is the thing. It's not you think you've got to press totally full press. It doesn't always have to be that way. Let them come into your half, or force them to play, and then you close them down once it's more compact. You press too high up or full press. Sometimes it's how you can get caught out.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, you're overcommitting yourself. We got Turf Morehouse in the building as well. Welcome to you, Dan.
Yes.
Says Talk on a Monday. Great guys. Need a United reaction today. Currently getting it. Yep, you bang on.
Big up Turf Moore, man. Great to see you the other day. Great analysis he gave post-match on the Burnley game, and it's almost made me a Burnley fan. It's great to see. Honestly, it's great to see smaller clubs pushing it out there, pushing out content like we are with Man United. Obviously, Burnley, smaller club, but I really hope they stay up now because I like Dan mainly.
Yeah, well, Dan's an absolute. He's the most lovely bloke. He really is.
Totally.
And he's got a great channel. If you go and check out his channel, Turf Morehouse TV, go and give him a subscribe, give him a bit of love. Whether there's one person watching or 10, he gives you the same passion and the same energy for his streams. And he's an real passionate Burnley fan. And I've said it many times. I'm on there with Burnley. I don't actually mind Burnley. A lot of people talk about how Burnley play. You got to, I always question that because I think, wait a minute, hold on. Sean Dyche, he's doing a marvellous job with a limited budget and a limited team.
Yeah.
And you look for what he's got. He's playing that squad to the best of its ability. It's as simple as that. So for me, I don't mind Burnley the way Burnley play at all. And to be fair, in that second half against us, they came out and played us.
Yeah.
So he's not always negative, trying to park the bus, Sean Dyche. You know what I mean? It's just not.
Well, the result is in staying up. I mean, since 2016, I think they've been up in the league, and that takes a lot. I mean, based on their resources and everything else, you expect them to go down straight away, but they've survived. They've sustained themselves. They continue to do that. But look at their business they do in the transfer market, and as he was saying, like even their James Tarkowski could be leaving the end of the season. They got replaced him, and they're making work to do that. I think they got the guy from Collins, it's from Stoke. But big up Burnley, man. Everyone's got a way to sustain themselves. Come on, United.
Yeah, Sean Dyche has proved a few times that he can lose, big name players, and go out and get new players and keep doing a decent job in keeping them in the league. So he's proved himself from that point of view. But it looks Southampton have a little bit of possession of the ball here on Monday.
Have we taken our foot off the gas, do you think? Because of the goal, or is this good in-game management? Because this was kind of the issue. We got to have that balance, really. We're 1-0 up. Let's not be reckless, but don't also take your foot off the gas in a way. You know?
I think, that you do have to, like I said before, you do have to give yourself that kind of breathing space and that kind of reminding yourself of the shape you're actually playing and dropping back and becoming more compact and be like, right, look, let's not let ourselves get disjointed here because of being too giddy. You know, it's I mean, there's a little foul there from Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think it's good in-game management, if I'm honest. I think what we'll see here is, yeah, you know, Southampton, whenever they do get possession and we are being compact like we are now, we're going to say, okay, then what have you got then?
Yeah.
You know, and once we get possession of the ball back, I think that's then you'll see the energy's there like a wound-up spring to just go bang. Like
it's really important. You're so true. You have to invite players. Sometimes if your shape set up good, you say, well, play for us then. And most of the time, it's going to be difficult for teams to do that.
Like now, see, they're trying to work it out. They're trying to work it now just outside the edge of the box, which they do. He's going to cut inside and get a shot, and it goes wide. It goes wide. Who was it who took that shot? Can't see. Armstrong takes a shot at goal, but it goes wide. Big up Football United TV in the building saying big up on Monday. Steve Fletcher says, I reckon the lads are taking a breather. Yeah, that's it. So you got to manage your energy as well as the game.
So yeah, good shot, good move there by Southampton. They're being applauded by their manager. That was a good move. Played a quick 1-2, sharp around the box. You got the guy, their enforcer in midfield coming higher up the pitch to get involved in the play.
Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo. Yeah, ex-Chelsea, isn't he? He was Spanish guy. He's a good player. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, he's also not afraid of a tackle either, is he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good balance. Him and Ward-Prowse in midfield. It's like the enforcer and Scholes and sorry, let's not go there. But you know what I mean. An enforcer and a culture player.
Yes. Oh, we had a great opportunity there. Bruno tried to find Cristiano Ronaldo, but didn't quite work off him. Paul Pogba goes in. It's going to be a free kick, but Paul Pogba again getting himself into that really great position and trying to win us the ball back. Brilliant play from Paul Pogba. No, I agree 100%. I'm on what you just said there. So here they come again. So they're going to try and play it out from the back again. And now we're in a more threatening, attacking shape. So we've got to. This is where we have to be careful now. We've got to not let them sort of drift in between the lines. You know. But again, I like the way we're not kind of overcommitting ourselves in them attempting to drag us out. You see that it's not working. See, so Scott McTominay needs to just be careful. As not that's free kick. No, it's not. Paul Pogba. Oh, that's going to be a free kick for United. Surely, referee. No. You having a laugh? That was a free kick all day long. But anyway,
all right. So
Southampton. Sorry, go on Monday.
So yeah, when they are building, when we're on they're sort of probing, it's okay. I don't mind them. Send them wide. Don't let them play through us through the middle. So send them wide, and we just shuffle over and just deal with it.
Yeah. Again, they push it out to the right hand side and they put a crosser into the box, but it was far too much on it. There was nobody there to get on it, but it would have been offside anyway.
But if you do put a cross in, this is what I say. You got two centre backs there who can see everything and read everything. If you do put the cross in, they should be dealing with that. That's their house. That's their thing. They should be dealing with it or seeing out the play. So I'm happier rather than them playing through us. Be compact. If they go wide or got the ability to spray a ball wide, then you just shuffle over and then you can see everything and read everything, get yourself back in shape. But do not by any means press too hard where you're going to get caught out with a little triangle or something like that and they play through us. We don't want that at all.
Yeah, drifting in between the lines. And that's where Scott McTominay a moment ago, he was out of position and there was a moment where they could have done exactly what you just said. But fortunately, Scott McTominay, I think he realised he was out of position and he got back really quickly and he broke up the play. So yeah, again, it's about concentration and not kind of, overthinking.
Just interesting there, when we were playing the ball out from the back from the keeper there, they had the two strikers and McTominay was in between them. And then you had the four midfielders in our half trying to press, trying to break it down. You think to yourself there, we'll play the ball over those midfielders, but we were looking for the key pass and we ended up playing wide to Sancho, but it didn't come off. But you can see how Southampton is shaped up. They're bringing almost their midfielders. They're well drilled.
They're in behind us here, Southampton. Right-hand side in the box, but it gets a brilliant defending from Harry Maguire. That's the Harry Maguire that we saw at the Euros. That's the Harry Maguire we want to see week in, week out at Old Trafford. Just watch his pattern of play, passage to play on Monday. It was a great pass from Southampton, but look at Harry Maguire. Does exactly what we want him to do. Bang! You ain't getting past me. He did a Gandalf there on Monday and said, "You shall not pass." Are you still with us on Monday? Oh, I think on Monday might have frozen. I think on Mondays. I had a bit of a technical issue there. He'll come back to us shortly, folks. I'll keep us going. I'll find out what's happened to him on Monday. He may need to just refresh his. We just check. Just see where Monday is. Wait a minute. I don't know what's happened there, folks, but we will get a Monday back shortly. So it's going to be a throw-in to Southampton. If you can hear me on Monday, just call me back. Don't know what happened there. But if you can hear me, just call me back, bro. Yes, we should have a Monday back.
Yep, I'm here.
There. I don't know what happened there on Monday. Something went south, but anyway, you're back.
Yeah,
it's all good.
All good, all good. Technical difficulties, you know how it goes, guys.
But oh, you see, that was an attempt there, but David De Gea had more than had it covered. Yes.
It's from a heavy touch.
Yeah, heavy touch that from Diogo Dalot. But we work it through the midfield in Scott McTominay. Brilliant little pass out there for Jadon Sancho. Oh, what a pass that was for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's in the box. He turns his man. He's going to have a... Oh, he just hesitated, but Paul Pogba picks it up. Paul Pogba puts it across. First time from Scott McTominay. He's going to drop... Ronaldo heads it back into the mix. We're going to pick it up, though, are we? We should pick it back up in Harry Maguire. Oh, Rashford. Oh, he's in the... No, Rashford just couldn't turn his man. Oh, but Harry Maguire... Oh, it's offside. Harry Maguire did well there on Monday.
Yep.
Whew. I thought we were going to be in business there.
Pinching the ball.
Yeah. Harry Maguire coming in and using his height and strength there to win us the ball back. They're just showing us the goal again. Go on, Jadon Sancho. It's his confidence as well, isn't it? You know, the confidence for him.
Yeah.
You know, look at the smile, man. This is what you see. To see our boys smiling like that when we've just absolutely slapped the team in terms of a goal is beautiful.
It's very simple, isn't it? When you see goals like that, you think, why can't we score 10 of them a game? Because it's easy play. It's very simple. Play the ball, buff, head up, pass it across the thing, and we score. Across the 6-yard box. It's a pattern of an easy way to score. And I always say, like, when I'm playing on a weekend or Sunday, we score one goal like that and say, look how easy it is, guys. Come on, let's get back to that. And then as soon as we score like that, suddenly we're playing little tricks or trying stupid moves. Just play the ball simple. Look at Pogba, for example. He plays the way he's facing majority of the time, doesn't turn into trouble. Bruno as well. These are quality players. Good touch, good technique, and we just play it simple like that. And that's how you keep the ball.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't over. You know, one of the worst things you do.
I think in this era now, you've got a lot of players with FIFA and these Showtime tricks and that kind of thing. It doesn't. You could do a step over, or you could just drop a shoulder. It's still just as effective. Messi doesn't do step overs. He just drops a shoulder or does a little jink and he's in.
Yeah, that's it exactly. You know, you don't always have to be the, what do we call it, showboating.
Yeah.
You know,
Good hands by the keeper again. I mean, shot stopping, he's number one in De Gea by stats and everything else. But there's other areas of his game we saw earlier about his distribution. Maybe he needs to improve on. But safe hands. And good shot stopping with his feet as well.
Yeah, he's always been brilliant with his feet and then his legs. He's got such long legs, he can like a stretch Armstrong. Sometimes you're like, how have you even got your leg to that ball? It's crazy, but yeah, I understand. I mean, you've been talking about it for a while, and so was Bath Time, about his sort of deficiencies, shall we say? But that's a long shot, and David De Gea will just, Shea Adams again taking a shot from distance. I mean, you know what? That's great to see. If we're frustrating them like that in the rain at Old Trafford to taking long shots from distance, I'm pleased with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's bouncing down at Old T.
So it's coming up to half time now. I'm happy with the performance. What would you be saying as Ralph now? What do you reckon Ralph be saying at half time, considering what happened the other day against Burnley and against in the FA Cup against Middlesbrough?
Well, I think again the tempo, that's got to be something that they need to make a decision on when we come out in the second half. When are we going to implement that tempo? It's because I think if they understand when to do it and when not to do it, it's easier for the team to understand when we're going to do it. If they say to themselves, right, lads, we're in a good spot. We've sort of limited their chances. We've had control of the ball. We've had probably more lion's share of the possession. Let's just go out in the second half now, and we'll just keep it tight for the first 5 minutes or whatever, and then build from there. Or, like I say, go out, try and sting them really early on, and then wait for our moment to sort of reshape, regroup, but never kind of dawdle in terms of shifting the ball around, especially from our own half, because that just invites pressure, as we've said.
Give it McTominay. Don't go. McTominay sometimes, I think, just needs to give the ball and stay. It's not give and go and drive out position. But still, I think I'm being too critical, maybe.
No, I get what you're saying, and because, like you say, if you leave those holes, then Southampton get the ball. They will make the most of it.
Yeah.
And then the problem you've got then is the defenders then have decisions to make, and they have to make them very quickly in terms of their positioning and what's on. But we're in here. If he's onside, Jadon Sancho. Oh, Paul Pogba scores his 2 fucking nils to United just before half time. Oh, he's offside. Fuck off.
Oh,
he's fucking offside. No, sorry, I'm swearing. Sorry. Hold on a minute. Let me have another look.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, Cristiano was off. Oh.
Across the 6-yard box again, pass it, and we score. Damn.
I thought it was Jadon Sancho, but it was Cristiano Ronaldo.
It was similar to the first goal. A ball played in behind, defender messed up. Wow.
Oh, God,
is he off? Oh,
off,
okay.
I thought it was Jadon Sancho. Cause, don't forget, folks, I'm watching this on a tablet, so it's a bit hard to see exactly who's who. But that was unfortunate. But again, like you say, Amonde, great understanding and use of the position that they were afforded.
Who was it? The left back or someone from midfield deep that played that ball into Ronaldo? He had his head up anyway and saw the run. Ronaldo's kind of said where he wanted the ball to be played. But that's 2 identical plays there where they played the ball. The first one was Rashford, played ball into Rashford who squared it, and that one was to Ronaldo who peeled off his marker and made a good run and told the guy where he wanted it played.
Yeah. Well, it is now half time. I'm really pleased with that first half of Monday. Can't lie. I'm really pleased. There's been a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of hunger and desire. Some brilliant play by all of them. I think I can't really pick out anybody out and say that they've been poor in the first half. Can you? Not like poor, but maybe No,
I you know what? I think it's about being responsible. I think the fullbacks sometimes for me, I was thinking, all right, I want to see the fullbacks get further forward. But when we scored, I think I'm happy for them to tuck in, keep their shape. And they did have 10 minutes maybe where they were kind of probing, trying to play. And then we were saying, no, not in this house. You're not going to do that, because there was no openings really for them. They did get in a couple of times where they forced the ball and crossed the ball across the 6-yard box, but no one was there. And they had the chance of Armstrong, obviously, from the throw-in as well. That's a kind of set piece as well. So otherwise, I think we're quite comfortable. But I'm really interested now about in-game management, what the Ralph will be saying. Like you said when I asked you earlier, you gave a great response. I think we do need to sort of get them motivated, remind them how important this is, remind them how, and reward them. Say this is encouraging. Well done, guys. Well done, Scott McTominay, to keep, like you kept saying, keeping in shape. Well done to Harry Maguire for intercepting the ball. Two things that led to a goal being conceded against us against Burnley, for example. So rather than like slap them up or say, "Oh, you got to be dropped, Harry," reward him. Say, "Well done, Harry. You read the pass there. You intercepted the ball first. You know, well done, Scott. You getting the ball, keeping it simple, and letting the other guys do the work and keeping our shape." So really blessed like that. Let's do the same in the second half. They're going to come at us, no doubt. They're going to think they can maybe create opportunities, you know. But I don't see it at the moment. I think as long as we keep our shape, a 1-0, control the game, see it out, that's what is a good professional performance. I don't know what the guys in the comments are saying. Are they buzzing as much?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah, I just want to add to that, and that, yeah, you know, it's always easier when you go in having played a really great first half against a tricky team with some good players. You've got the result. You know, you go in and you're getting the pats on the back from the manager. I think it's much easier from in that kind of sort of mindset to you know, come out in the second half and actually be focused on, right, we're playing well, we're controlling this team, we're controlling the midfield, you know. So yeah, I think they'll be more confident about actually saying to themselves, right, let's not just go gung ho here and you know, give them an opportunity. Let's just really control this game down. You know, let's frustrate them. I think that playing into that kind of mindset coming out for the second half. And again, I don't see there any needs unless there's any kind of knocks or bangs or whatever to any of the players that they're a bit concerned about. There's no need to make any changes at this stage at all.
No.
So in terms of the comments, yeah, let's get back to the comments we've got. So look who we got here. So we've got La Stella in the building as well. Afternoon, lads.
Wait, stop right there. La Stella, how you doing, man? Hope you're enjoying the game, and thanks for tuning in. My boy. Me and him go way back. One of our original brethrens, man. Enough respect for La Stella.
Yes. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Tyrone Williams is also in the building. He says, "I've never seen you so excited on Monday." Nice.
Big up to Tyrone Williams as well. Another respected brethren of mine. Very talented guy as well. And when it comes to Man United, he knows his stuff. And sometimes he gives an opinion that we end up disagreeing, but he always seems to end up being right about his knowledge on the game. So yeah, much more. We'd like to see more contribution from you, Tyrone. Thanks for joining the channel again.
Yeah. Steve Fletcher says Maguire's best moment on a Monday, he missed the chance to big him up. I don't think so, Steve. If Monday gets a chance to big up Harry, he will do, and we will no doubt we'll get to that when the post-match review reaction even comes along. Football United TV is just reminding us that he's in Camden eating wings and drinking beer. Well, thank you very much for letting us know that, Matt. We're really pleased for you. Bath Time says, really pleased seeing Sancho drop into the midfield when Bruno does Bruno things.
You know what? Stop right there. Now, this is a guy coming from Bath Time. Bath Time knows his stuff. That's really important as well, because Bath Time highlighted this the other day in the last game, that we need to have that sort of in-game understanding about positions. Like you were saying earlier, talk about filling in for other guys. So, yeah, that's really important. A good observation there from Bath Time again.
Yeah, definitely. He follows it up with, I was a bit disappointed when he couldn't counter-press after Rashford lost the ball after a really good team press. Jeff Fox in the building. I've not seen you before, bro. Welcome to the stream. He says, undeserved lead. Ooh. Great counter for the goal. Think you're lucky to be leading at the break. And McTominay is lucky to still be on the pitch. Oh, I take it you're not a Man United fan then. Let us know. Oh, I know who it is. It's Tony Fox.
Oh, hi Tony, how you doing?
Yes, big up Tony.
Tony's an Arsenal fan, so yeah,
yes,
we're in war at the moment. It's a battle to the end of the season, and we will be coming to the Emirates quite soon, Tony. So let's see if you got that bravado talk then.
Yes.
Well said. Tony. Tony's only he's ribbing us really, but yeah, it's we're 1-0 up. We do deserve it. Don't bite on that one. He knows.
Alejandro Trochet in the building as well from Puerto Rico.
Hey, my friend,
bringing a bit of sunshine and a bit of kind of how should we say, a bit of colour and sunshine to the stream, all the way from lovely Puerto Rico. Even though I've never even been there, but I can imagine it being absolutely sensational.
Welcome, Alexandra.
He says, great game so far. I can hear no transmission in the Caribbean. Oh, great. Oh, so you're only listening to us. So he's not been able to listen to the game in the Caribbean.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I hope you're getting a good feel for the game. We're dominating, regardless of what Tony Silverfox said. We create, like just like Middlesbrough, just like Burnley. We've created a lot of chances in the first half, and we've been a bit responsible in our shape as well to restrict them from creating chances on us.
Yeah. Bath Time says L Jeff lol, laughing at Tony Fox, who says, "I said great counter for the goal. What more do you want?"
It wasn't really a counter, though, was it? I mean, we picked up the ball deep, and we had the ball. It's not like I have to go back a little bit, but I thought it was Bruno picked up the ball from deep, had time to get his head up, and played the ball in between the centre back and the fullback, and the fullback was missing.
Yeah, it was a fantastic goal, but like you say, the tenacity of Bruno to get in there quickly and dispossess the player of the ball, and then quickly look up and see that pass was on and make it, brilliant. We've got Eddie's Football Waffle in the building. Big up Eddie as well.
Hey.
He says, "Hey guys, goodish first half. I may have just missed your commentary on the midfield. At times, McTom looking a bit clumsy. 8s are sometimes too high up for me, especially Bruno." So some interesting comments here coming from the chat.
Yeah, I would say to Eddie, big up Eddie. How you doing, man? It was great having you on the channel the other day, and we love waffling about football. Yeah, and I think you're great. You're a great waffler in a respectful way. If that's your name, you're a great waffler, and I've long to have more conversations with you. Exactly, based on what you just said as well. It just shows he knows his stuff. It's true. Bruno is probably getting out of shape a little bit, and hopefully he can come back deeper and keep us compact. So yeah, good observation. And McTominay as well. He did give the ball away, getting it at his feet sometimes a bit tough. So just know your role, and do what you're supposed to do, and just sit there and let the other guys with more talent do this stuff.
It's when, like, as you know, because you play the game. When you're playing football like that, you see things happening quickly, and it's working, and it's getting results in terms of the ball being put into dangerous areas. You can easily get yourself ahead of the play, because of the adrenaline of it and the sort of anticipation. So I can kind of forgive Bruno for that, to be fair, because what we would be saying is if he wasn't getting forward enough, quickly enough, and it was breaking down, or we was losing the ball in dangerous areas because there wasn't somebody there, whilst we're in that kind of that high pressing, fast moving the ball quickly, then we'd be having a bit of a go at him. So I think he's an intelligent enough player to realise when, okay, look, yeah, I'm getting a little bit ahead of the game here. We're not having as much of the ball, so I need to just step it back a little bit. I think he's clever enough to understand that. And maybe when you ask the question before at half time, maybe that's something that Ralph might actually point out to him and just say, look, you're doing great, but just be aware, just be a little bit more aware of your position.
Good shout, TalkMU.
So, but I mean, Mark Edmonds says, "Hey lads, just got in from work." Oh, yeah, he's all the way down there in Australia. I always say down there because it's not down there, really, is it? It's just,
yeah, down south.
Yeah, down south. Bath Time says, "I'd love to see someone else leading our press instead of Bruno. It's so much more coordinated when Sancho does it. I think Sancho's a bit more direct, isn't he?"
I don't know. It's interesting that I think my thing is this: regardless of who's leading the press, and Bruno does tend to do it a lot. You see him making those runs, and it is, first of all, when you do press like that, as a defender, it rushes you, and when you're rushed under pressure, You usually give the ball away, or you crash it to where because you're panicking. You're thinking, right, I need to get rid of this because I've got a guy on my back, and someone will say man on or something. These things do help. So I do agree. Sometimes you do have to press. My problem is you have to press as a team. So Bruno goes, you have to squeeze the whole team up with it. They should know, right? Bruno's gone. Let's squeeze up so we can make it more compact. So if they do try and play it out or play a triangle around Bruno or something, someone's on you, there and then. But it has to be done as a team. And it has to be fluent. Otherwise, it's not really going to work. It breaks down. It is a dangerous game when one guy goes and then the others don't, and then they got time to play out. It has to be done as a team. So whoever's doing it, I just think it needs to be fluent. It needs to be drilled. And this time next season, if we continue like this, hopefully we improve in that area as well.
Well, that's the that comes with playing, even the 4-2-2 or the 4-3-3. That's part and parcel of the game. Is you do have to take chances in that respect when you're pressing high up like that and you're pressuring teams and hunting and counter pressing, to stop them actually counter attacking themselves. So there is always a danger that you're giving yourself sort of leaving yourself open a little bit to a counter.
Just to counter that, since we're talking about counter, I just want to counter what you just said there with studs up and plugging the show again. But I totally agree. But there's time and place for it. As we were saying, midway through the first half, when we knew we scored, and then Southampton started to probe and come at us a little bit, we didn't press so high. So we weren't pressing the defenders. We said, all right, you have the ball. We're going to sit back in our shape a little bit, be organised, and invite you in. And then it happened that they kept having to go wide, and we just shuffle. So it's in-game management there. So Bruno's not pressing every single time, is he? He's thinking, right, like as you said, Bruno, you said Bruno's intelligent. He's thinking, right, when is the best time for me to press? And then hopefully there'll be a lot of communication behind him, say, go, let's squeeze up, compress the play with him. Or if it's Sancho, like Bath Time was saying, if Sancho's doing it as well. It's just got to be more organised. And like you said, with these video data guys we're having in, with the 11 times 11 versus 11 in training, all these things are factors which will improve this. And hopefully we're seeing an improvement to please the fans and please the guys in the comments.
Also, as well, I've noticed that we didn't really become disjointed in that first half, which we did in the last two games. It was a little bit, bit disjointed between the midfield and the defence, or the midfield and the forwards. Like you just said, everything was kind of compact. We shifted up as a team, whether it was going forward or dropping back. So you're limiting the space that they have to try and work the ball out. So, I mean, I'm really pleased with that first half. There's always going to be moments in games, no matter what game it is, where you can actually, if you go looking for it, you will find something, or you go, oh, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, we're 1-0 up. We've played a great first half, in my opinion, and like I said, now for the second half, I think just going to be more of the same. Because, like I say, now Southampton, they've got to look at this and think, okay, look, they've got to come out and get something out of this game. They want to get from their point of view, they want to get a point out of this game, preferably 3. But they'll be looking at getting something out of the game. So that's also going to play into our hands.
It's really interesting. What's the manager name for Southampton? Ralph,
yeah.
Right, I'll call him Ralph Saint because I'm struggling with his surname. So when they were at Red Bull together, our Ralph United, was obviously gave his formula to what he wants played, how he wants football played. It got to the point where they were having struggles against teams with a low block, and they were struggling to break teams down. So that's when Ralph Saint decided that he wanted to sort of tweak it a little bit. And apparently they sort of bumped heads about doing this. But there was obviously an issue that they struggled to break teams down. But then because of the way they were playing, the press, the energy and everything else. And then it got to the point where Ralph Saint decided, no, I'm going ahead with this. This is what I want to do to sort of progress the team. And obviously he's gone on and he's got his own identity now. So now he's in a situation where he has to break us down. So let's see if his formula, if his philosophy comes into effect now. Let's see how they try and do that. And let's see how Ralph United counters him. So the two Ralphs, this is all about tactical war. And it's like a game of chess, isn't it? He's obviously got an idea now, right? How are we going to break this Man United down? Because they will be looking to score against us. But at the same time, with people like Rashford on the pitch, getting in behind, if they do play high up the pitch, it could give us a lot more chances. And we've seen already 1-2 balls from deep, from Pogba or Bruno or even Dallas or Dallo play a ball over the top. If we can see those runs and Ronaldo and Sancho and Rashford makes those runs in behind, we could get another opportunity, as we did with that goal that was disallowed for Pogba. Who's on for a prediction right now? What did you say, Talk? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. I saw a lot of 2-1s. I saw Pat Lawless yesterday said 2-1. I think Bath Time said 2-1. Edmund said 2-1 as well, I believe, if I'm correct. And I forget now what was said in the video predictions as well. What did you say, Steve Fletcher, if you're still there? What did you say? What was your prediction? I forgot now.
Actually, so we got Ola Kunle in the building also, who says Pep being better than Sancho, 75 million flop. Don't know what you mean. Oh, Pepe.
Pepe, yeah.
Pepe, right, okay. Bath Time says a lot of us keep in shape is down to Sancho. If he can't do this regularly, we won't see much more of a Langer start for me. Or if he can do this regularly.
Okay.
What else we got? Let's have a look. Eddie says Mark. Oh, right, he's talking to Mark. Bath Time says I said 5-0.
Oh, yeah. He did.
Monday. Mark Edmund says, Monday, how was Maguire?
Do you want me to, yeah, I thought Maguire was comfortable, done really well. He's really concentrating on making a better performance than he did the other day. And let's see it out. Let's see after the game finishes, then we make a proper assessment.
Yeah, but we're back underway now here at Old Trafford, folks. We are back underway.
Okay.
Early throw-in for Southampton. Trying to get out. Scott McTominay's there to pick it up.
And that was Bruno pressing, was it?
I didn't even notice. I was just watching the ball there. Sorry, Monday. I got caught ball watching, didn't I? And that would have been a great. But it is, and he gets back to his feet. It was Cristiano Ronaldo got bundled over, and we did a little 1-2, and it fed back to him, but he was still on his backside, and he got up quickly, but didn't come to anything.
Yes.
So, well, yeah, that could have been so much different. But we have come out with the same energy on Monday.
So it's important to let the front three do the damage, really, and keep the shape behind that. Bruno, as the guys are saying, Bruno, just drop off a little bit, be conservative. It's obviously we're 1-0 up. We've got 3 points at the moment. Let's not drop 2 and let them score.
Great. Again, Paul Pogba just hounding and Bruno Fernandes hounding. And again, Jadon Sancho were pushing all the way back. Great to see. Bruno now on the keeper, forcing him to play it long. He finds it's a successful pass from Forster. And here they come with Romeo through the midfield, and Paul Pogba's going to stand him up. He pushes it out to the left, and they're coming right through the midfield there. They found the lines there, and they're going to get him behind us. He's in the box. Don't believe it. Are you fucking joking? Che Adams has scored. No.
Lord have mercy.
Oh.
After the first 3 minutes?
Come
on, guys. Come on.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I mean, Varane got suckered in there. Where was the fullback? The fullback should have been tucked in. I thought Varane, we have to rewatch that. But yeah, that's not good, man. That is not good.
Oh, is he onside? Let's have a look at this. He might just be offside on Monday.
I hope so, because we don't want to be seeing this again after what happened at Burnley. Burnley came out and scored after the first 5 minutes, and here we go again.
Luke Shaw was fast asleep there. He should have been.
So Maguire.
Diego Dalot.
Oh, he's off.
It was Diego Dalot was a little bit slow there. He could have got across a bit quicker. I don't believe it. Is it offside? Are they even looking at it? I don't think they are. No, they're not.
It's a good finish by Che Adams, though, to be fair. Yeah. But look, the ball was too easy to play the ball in between Varane. Varane was just see the guy out wide, just getting back in, man. I think we were completely out of shape there. Very disappointing to start the game like that. Oh my days, you know.
This is what I was talking about when I was saying about the 0-0. It's like, but look, 48 minutes. So what? Listen, we can still win this game. There's no two ways about that. You know, they were always going to get chances. You know, that's just the nature of the game. And so, you know what? Yeah, we've just not got to let our heads drop here and play into Southampton's hands now that they've got their goal. You know, they know now that we're going to have to come out and try and force another goal. So we've got to do it cleverly. What's Scott McTominay?
That's really frustrating. Really frustrating.
Paul Pogba, brilliant play by Paul Pogba. Damn it! It got a deflection all the way back to Forster, who just about cleared it before Jadon Sancho steamed in and put his boot right through it. It looks like Cristiano Ronaldo's he's caught himself a little knock there. He's got his boot stuck under the leg of a Southampton player, but I think he's going to be all right.
I think the ref should have given a foul on Pogba there. He got pulled back clearly.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he held off 3 players.
I mean, come on.
Paul Pogba again now. Deflection goes out. It's going to be a throw-in. Oh, I need to get a drink. Come on, Dave. If you can just hold the fort for 1 second.
Guys, I know you guys in the comments are going to be disappointed. We conceded after a couple of minutes. So Southampton have come out. They've actually played the ball through us, through our shape. They've actually played. We were set up and they played through. It was a lovely ball in between the 2 centre backs. Varane was in 2 minds whether, you know, he should have really. I think Dalot was out wide trying to pick up. We were just completely wide open there. I'm gonna have to check it later, but from what I saw from the first couple of replays, it was a bit of a. Yeah, we're gonna have to have an inquest as to why we were so opened up so easily. But come on, United. I mean, look, we just got to be patient now. Don't force it. Just get back to our patterns of play and open them up. We don't want to draw. We need 3 points here for sure. Obviously, they've made a sub at half-time, didn't they? I think Stevens, came on? Jack Stevens is his name, centre-back. Yeah, come on, boys. Let's get our foot on the ball and just camp them in their half. Don't let them out. Let's start keeping the ball in. Yep. What do you guys think? Do you think who was at fault for the goal? Anyone see that differently? Are we saying, because definitely wasn't really Harry Maguire, I don't think, this time. A lovely play that Sancho got away from his man. We've got them in their half. Oh, Harry Maguire. Trying to anticipate, now he's chasing back and they're on. We've got numbers advantage here. And they had a shot. Harry Maguire tried to anticipate the ball high up the pitch and didn't get there first, and then they broke.
Sorry, man, I'm back with you now.
Yeah. So we just had to play. We were camping them in their half. We were trying to press. Harry Maguire came really high at the pitch to try and press. Didn't get the ball, and then they broke on us. Luckily, it was the Walker Peters who broke on, and they passed it square outside the box, and they had a poor shot. Come on, United, let's get back in this now. I hope the crowd are really supportive as well.
That's what you want, innit? We want the crowd to be that 12th man and
so
over the line.
Match attempts, they've had 9 shots to our 5, but we've had 4 on target to their 3. That's after 52 minutes. So they've had more shots than us, but the ones on target 5 to their 3.
Oh, Luke Shaw pulling. Oh. They have another shot there in Brozier, but David De Gea's equal to it. But Luke Shaw was pulling him back there. Don't know if he'll drag that back for a free kick or not. I think he might do. Let's have another look at that. Luke Shaw goes flying in, misses the ball completely, and then just drags him back. So I think he might be pulling it back for a free kick here on Monday.
It's a corner, no?
Is it a corner, no?
Yeah, I thought it was...
Okay. So he's not going to give him a free kick for it then. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Oh, I've had Sahi in the building. Says it's a good goal.
Yeah.
Here comes the corner. Off Bruno Fernandes. Going to be another corner. Who is it? Is it Prowse taking the corner?
Yeah, he's on corners.
Yeah. And we know he's got a killer of a right foot. Here it comes. Oh, no, it's gone sailing over everybody. Comes back out. Now we have to be careful here with them dropping it right back into the mix like they did there. Scott McTominay. Oh, well picked out by Jadon Sancho. Oh, and here comes Jadon Sancho. He's got loads of space. He's got Ronaldo. He's going to have to hold the ball up a little bit, though, and help some support. And he gets it with Bruno Fernandes, who's got space in front of him. He's got Paul Pogba alongside him. He doesn't choose either of them. He pushes it. Oh, no. He played it into Cristiano Ronaldo, who chested it down, and then it squirted out to a Southampton player. It was Shea Adams who dealt with it, so now it's going to be a throw-in. But again, more the attacking intent was there, Mr. Amonde.
You can call me Mr. Amonde if you want. I know you're missing Mr. B.
No, it's just it's habit, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Yeah, let's keep it in their half, boys. Again, let's try and play them in their half and just don't let them out. Let's get wave and wave of attack. Because remember against Burnley, we didn't hardly made an attack after a promising first half. So let's keep probing.
That was a good bit of play there. We forced them. He's handballed it because he knew Jadon Sancho was going to be clear of him if he'd have let that ball drop. It was Peters.
Yeah. Should take a card, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. It's deliberate handball. So
yeah.
So Luke Shaw, it's not a bad position to take a free kick from and put a ball in. We've got everybody lining up here. I'd like to see Harry Maguire steam in here and get his head on it and score a blinder.
Wouldn't I?
Let's have a look.
So this is like set pieces again. Let's see what we've got.
So here we go, Luke Shaw. Good delivery. Oh, it's bobbing and no, it's not. It's bobbling around and then it gets cleared. It's going to be a throw-in to Southampton. No, it's a front to United and we take it quickly. But we're kind of a bit scruffy though, and we sort of give possession away easily. And here they come again now, Southampton. Kyle Walker-Peters. He has to go backwards though because he's getting hounded to death by Jadon Sancho. Excellent work from Jadon Sancho. And then Luke Shaw then comes in. Oh, it's a heavy touch though. But you know what? Sancho's a bit disappointed with himself there on Monday, but you know what? He did well there.
Yeah, totally.
Harry Maguire actually did get his head on it, but not enough. If you never watched the replay,
that was a great delivery, wasn't it? I thought that ball in was very good into the corridor of uncertainty.
Yeah, excellent delivery. And Maguire, if he'd got a little bit more on that, he may well have got his result. There's a little bit of handbags here. Referee's getting involved, just telling everybody, just calm it down a little bit. Talking to Bruno and Ward-Prowse. So throwing for Southampton.
Let's start playing some good football. Let's get back in the game.
Oh, goes all the way back to the keeper with Cristiano Ronaldo was chasing it down, and that's the last person you want to see closing in on you. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, because if you make one mistake, that's it. And there it is. They're going to try and play it out from the back. Marcus Rashford making a bit of a nuisance of himself. Comes into the midfield. It's not really cleared though. Paul Pogba goes over. It's a foul. Well done. Paul Pogba uses his intelligence there. Look how clever he was there, Mr.
Mr. Amonde.
Mr. Amonde. Look how clever he was there. Paul Pogba wins us the free kick so we can get control of the game again. So it comes back now over to Luke Shaw. Yes, lovely little 1-2 with Scott McTominay. Luke Shaw carries the ball. He gets that's referee. That's a foul. No, the referee says no. And here comes Southampton. They find that space in the midfield. Scott McTominay tries to get back. Well done, Harry Maguire. Well played by Harry Maguire and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found Jadon Sancho. Is he onside? No, he's not. Oh, damn it. If Jadon would have been onside there on Monday.
It would have been in. That's for sure. You would have fancied him there.
Good positioning from Harry Maguire there to tidy that up.
Yeah,
one day.
I'll give him that.
Got 11 in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for your support. It means a lot to us. If anybody who is new and hasn't subscribed or hit the like button, we would much appreciate it if you could do that for us.
Any guys in the comments, any suggestions on what we could do to get back in the game?
Yeah, that's a good question. Avad says two things again. Scott McTominay doesn't present himself to the ball, and our players don't know how to get out of difficult positions when there's 1-2 passing. What do you think about that?
Well, the Scott McTominay issue, I think, yeah. I mean, I was watching Ruben Neves the other day, and if he was in that sort of position, playing last sort of anchor man, that sort of deep position, he's got a lot more quality on the ball and a lot more awareness of where he needs to be, you know. This was against Arsenal. I thought he played really well. So Scott is still at learning stage, and I think when we're trying to get win things or be a big side, I don't think he's a first team player for us. We need to sort of get someone in that position who can, and he can come off the bench and improve like that. But I don't think we should be saying Scott's our first team player just yet. He's not at that level, I don't think, at the moment.
Yeah, no, Ronaldo just had a shot at goal there, and Scott McTominay steamed in and he's won us the ball back. Bruno Fernandes, he tries a little chip, but it's going to fall to Diego Dalot. Oh, Dalot shoots at goal and it's down straight to Forster. He gets us a corner. But yeah, listen, with McTominay, sometimes he doesn't make best use of the space that is around him, and he doesn't always read the game, anticipating and stuff like that. So you understand what Abed is saying there. Matthew Bassett saying get Elanga on.
Okay.
Pat Lawler says, I know I said earlier, but Pogba has a meaner streak at the moment and I like it. Yeah, that's it. We like the mean Paul Pogba, the hungry Paul Pogba. You know what I mean? That's what we like to see.
So that was a shot by Ronaldo on target again, and Dalot, nice shot, good save by Forster. But Ronaldo was calling for a cross. He wanted to finish his dinner there. Oi!
But Diego Dalot, straight at Forster, but again, it's pressure on their goal, and that's, we've got to see that. And here we go, goal kick. Forster totally, is it? I don't think it went where he was expecting it to. He looked at the floor. He put his hand up and looked at the floor as if to say, the floor got in my way. But anyway, Southampton carried the ball away from us and stop us actually taking a quick throw-in, which, come on, ref. Gamesmanship and all that.
So it's kind of a good response. I mean, those two shots, Dalot and Ronaldo, inside the box again. It's good to see that we're trying to be positive.
Yeah, good switch of play there. Switch the play really quickly. Jadon Sancho. Luke Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's looking for an option. Looks for the cross. He puts the cross in, but it doesn't beat the man. But then we win the header. Bruno tries to hunt the ball down, but can't get it. And it's kind of squirted off. It's going to be... no, he doesn't go out for a throw-in. So here, Raphael Varane's got his work cut out here, but Harry Maguire gets across brilliantly, holds his man off and says, do one. Just clears it. Well done, Harry Maguire. Again, listen, I always put credit where credit's due, Monday, Simple.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And that was a great bit of play there from Harry Maguire. He read the situation beautifully.
A lot of things like that get overlooked a lot of the time. I was saying about Varane in the first half, just doing your work. I mean, being in the defenders, it's really tough. You get crucified if you do something wrong, but the stuff you do right is sort of overlooked a lot of the time. So, yeah, well done, Talk.
Yeah, see, what he did there was, Varane, is he made the nuisance of himself against the player in possession, and Harry Maguire read the situation perfectly.
Yeah.
And he realised what he was going to try and do, and he got himself into the correct position. And here's Marcus Rashford. Oh, it's backed up by Luke Shaw, but it's going to go out for a throw-in. It's going to be a Man United throw-in. Marcus Rashford did well there. I think it was Kyle Walker-Peters sort of stuck a boot out, and it cleared, but only to Luke Shaw, but then it squirted out. So we're keeping the pressure on. Harry Maguire just heads it back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, he put one round the corner. He then totally stops Kyle Walker-Peters.
I think Rashford is playing on the left now. They've clearly mixed up him and Sancho. But I think there's opportunity there. Rashford should have held it up and brought someone into play rather than take the guy on and run into traffic. Something that I've been cursing them about for a long time now.
It'd be nice for him to not, I know we want him to sort of build his confidence up and actually go through the motions and actually make one of these tricky little moves pay off and put us in a great position, but not all the time.
Exactly.
And that's the key to it, isn't it? But we lose possession of the ball there, and we're giving it away now. And here comes Southampton, left-hand side, cuts inside, goes back out. It's going to be looking for an overlap, but he doesn't. They don't play it. Comes all the way back. They're finding that space in the midfield, which is worrying. And again, they find the spot, and here they come. Oh, and it's blazed over the bar from Armstrong. But they've worked it well there. If you look at how they're taking advantage of the space we're leaving in behind ourselves one day in that midfield, it's too easy for them.
It started with McTominay and Bruno thing were well up.
McTominay was half asleep there, if I want to see you.
So they had a great opportunity there, and it started from losing the ball high up the pitch on the halfway line. McTominay was all the way up there when he should have been back in shape. But once again, I mean, we can say, well, we're supposed to be pressing, but this in-game management is like, what, 64 minutes, got nearly 25 minutes left or so.
Yeah, that's what's one of the things that does worry me. Like I said about getting disjointed where we were just then in that midfield area, we were a little bit disjointed. And if Scott McTominay would have been, further back, that opportunity wouldn't have been not on.
I agree. It's just about a bit of the mentals here now. Just be mentally aware of what's going on, aware of the time in the game, aware that we can still probe and create more chances. We had 2 good shots there with Dalot and Ronaldo. We can still get opportunities, but we just need to be responsible at the same time. It's like having that real key balance here. We're at home, we can push them back and we can create chances and get more shots on target. But also at the same time, we just have to make sure we keep our shape. Just be a bit conservative. The crowd might not like it. The fans might not like it. Might want to see gung-ho and attack. But it's about the 3 points at the end of the day. And until we sort of sharpen up our skills and our philosophy of playing, get everyone on side and, tune the band, we need to be mindful of dropping points.
Yeah. And the thing is look, the draws are disappointing. However, they aren't losses. So from that point of view, that's a positive. And here we go. Marcus Rashford's into the box, but he has to drag it away from the box here. He's trying to work him. He's got a heavy touch and trying to find himself a yard there to take a shot. And again, we're outnumbered in that midfield and we lose possession. And here comes Southampton. There's Scott McTominay now. Scott McTominay's trying to get back, but he's not getting back quick enough. Harry Maguire gets across, but oh my days. We're so lucky there. Harry Maguire did just about enough to put him off. But here they come again with Kyle Walker-Peters. He's looking. He chips one over. And it's, no, poor touch. Goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. But on Monday, we look at Harry Maguire here.
Harry Maguire's lucky there.
You can see, but he gets across though. He gets across. I think he just about does enough. I don't
know. They got through. That's the thing. You just got to stand up. Don't dive in. He tried to put his foot in. Just run him out of play. Varane there would have run him out and seen him away from the goal. Maguire tried to do the tackle. Tried to make the tackle.
It's because he was caught.
Yeah, that's poor by Maguire, in my opinion. I think as it was Varane in that situation, would have ran with him, stood him up, and not really put his foot in.
Yeah, he got caught. You see, that was the thing. He was like half a yard too short. That was the problem there. If he'd have been another half yard ahead, it would have been easier for him. But he was always chasing back on that player. But you know what? Listen, we've got to take some risks here. If you don't take risks in football, you don't win the games. Simple as that.
That's true.
So, we've got to take some risks if we want to take these 3 points. It ain't going to be given to us and put on a plate. That's going to be a free kick. Scott McTominay goes tumbling over. Yeah, he's looking as if to say, wait a minute, is that not allowed, ref? No, Scott, you can't do that, bro. It's like, hey.
This is where, in this situation here, Scott needs to calm down and just like be a simple player. Pop, 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 that sort of thing.
Well, that's where you're a captain.
He's always running like late to sort of, like there, for example, the header. He's always running late to get there. Yeah. That tells you a lot about his game, about where his position and everything else. Calm himself down, get yourself position first, shape first, so you don't have to be making rash decisions like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then when I talked about it once before about with the your midfield players sort of drifting, and that you do that in an anticipating way, especially when you're out of possession. And here comes Southampton, but well blocked out there from I think it was Harry Maguire blocked that out, did well there, got across and stopped it at source. But here they come again. They pass it all the way back. They're going to try and work it through the midfield again. Scott McTominay's got himself high up the pitch again. Now he's jogging back. What do we look? We win the ball back here. Jadon Sancho. Oh, it's not enough on it though for Bruno. He has to scurry back, but Paul Pogba gets fouled. Wins as a free kick. But yeah, like I was saying there on Monday, with the drifting thing, is when you're out of possession of the ball, you have to anticipate that. You know what? Okay, not going to the ball when they're in possession and you're in that kind of more defensive-minded midfield position. You're doing exactly what they want you to do if you do that. Yeah. So you can't be doing that. You've got, just sort of, move about a bit. Don't be static and sort of try and hold a position.
I think we're coming up to 70 minutes gone. I would consider taking Scott McTominay off, bringing Bruno back with Pogba, and bringing an attacking player on to help us. I don't know, the bench. Lingard. I'm looking for a bench. Elanga, Tellez, Mata would be a shout for me. Lingard possibly.
Yeah.
I've been looking to bring, like we did the other day, bring Lingard on, take off Scott McTominay, and get Bruno and Pogba and Lingard in the midfield. Players, and with Lingard's legs as well, he can do a lot of running as well, which will help us. They're making a sub. I think the time, when you start thinking about making that sub, I just think Scott McTominay's, bit disappointing this half.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on 100%. And in terms of Mata, he's another one who can control the ball and be clever with it.
Yeah, I would listen. People say he's old, but I would play Mata for sure. Is Matic on the bench? No, he's out, isn't he? No, so I think Mata would be a great shout, especially about keeping possession in their half. He would give us something, that we haven't got at the moment. So bring Pogba. I would either bring Matic or Lingard on for McTominay, and that just could be a bit more quality on the ball. And because we need to start probing.
Oh, we scored on Monday, Chris. Have we? Oh, fuck off with your offside flag, bollocks! Oh, sorry, Monday. Cristiano Ronaldo's gone over to the ref here and saying, "Yeah, I know. Hold on. Yeah, we're all off. They're all off. They're all off. It's well off." Oh,
did they not anticipate the free kick there? Did this?
I don't know, but it's disappointing. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Hold on, I think there's VAR in it. I think there might be VAR in it, shall we say. Are there? Let's have a look.
I think the overlap with Luke Shaw, whoever it was, done an overlap with Bruno. They went on Luke Shaw thinking Luke Shaw was going to take it. Or it was the other way around.
As it's taken, we're off. But then when it's the ball, and then I think he's actually onside, Jadon Sancho, when he heads the ball. So is that I don't know. Let's have another look. Let's have a look at this now. What are they doing?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. No.
Goal kick. I think it's been VR'd. It's just
yeah. All right, fair enough. That is offside.
Fuck.
They went far too early there for sure. I was thinking because did they think the first guy who done the overlap from the corner was going to take it? From the free kick was going to take it, maybe? They didn't read that. Come on, United, let's get back in this, man. I don't want my weekend to start off like this.
No. Paul Pogba picks it up midfield.
Any activity on the bench?
Not that I can see just yet. Scott McTominay, Paul Pogba. Bruno, watch out, man on. Scott McTominay gets himself in a good position there to receive the ball and he sprays it out to Luke Shaw. Marcus Rashford. Oh, it's a poor ball from Marcus Rashford for Luke Shaw. Again, we just need to concentrate a little bit more. Harry Maguire high up the pitch now. He's out of position, and here comes Kyle Walker-Peters. Harry Maguire needs to get back, but Varane's there. Varane dinks it over the top, and Marcus Rashford just picks it up and says, "See you later." But we lose possession again. Kyle Walker-Peters. Ward-Prowse. Yeah, we'd be picking the ball up though. Paul Pogba, Rafael Varane finds Diego Dalot. Go on, they've got space there. Give it to Sancho. No, comes back to Varane. Scott McTominay. He's just kind of.
We need to control the game.
Yeah.
Calm it down. Control the game. Harry Maguire is just getting caught out when he dives in or tries to intercept something.
Oh, that was a great move. Oh, what a ball from McTominay. Rashford's cross was poor. It's poor, but we win the ball again. Oh, it was a great little bit of play that as well to get us into that position, but Marcus's ball was so poor. Marcus then chases back though and gives away the free kick. Yeah, maybe it's time for making some changes there. A couple of changes on Monday, maybe. Yes, here comes Alanga.
Rashford, please come off.
Let's have a look. Who's he coming on for? Let's have a look.
It's got to be Rashford, please.
But oh no, it's got McTominay.
Okay, brave, bold. So Bruno will be dropping off in midfield, hopefully.
Yeah.
Rashford, two up front, possibly.
Bruno. Yeah, he's just had words with Pogba.
Now we think we're going to line up now with this sub. So McTominay's off. Definitely Bruno and Pogba in midfield. Deeper, more responsibility. What's he saying to him?
I think Rashford will be.
Alanga will go wide, and Rashford maybe go down the middle.
Yeah.
So it's like a 4-2-4.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4-2-4, 4-4-2. So hopefully we can force them back. If Rashford's on the last man, they will naturally have to drop off because they can't have that space in behind. And now it's really crucial now. The midfield two, Bruno and Pogba, sort of hold their position, don't get drawn out. And already Bruno's come out wide for Peters.
So as it stands, we've got Rashford and Ronaldo playing up as the two. So I think it's a 4-4-2. Shift. I think we've changed into a 4-4-2 on Monday.
So we go like for like with them. They're similar. They're quite similar, like a 4-4-2, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, Rashford.
They played a 4-2-2, but it works. Also, they can quickly revert to the 4-4-2. What? Luke Shaw, what are you doing? Well, I don't know what Luke Shaw was thinking there, but he plays it. He nearly plays us right into trouble. Forces David De Gea to just launch it out for a throw-in.
Pogba's going to be really crucial at the moment now.
Matthew Bassett says, not enjoying football currently. Pat Lawler says, Scott is the right sub. Rashford for Jesse very soon. Yeah, okay. Well, we do need to put some more impetus and pace into this.
Do you think, do you think changing the system will be hard to sort of adapt to in the first 5 minutes? Because it could take 5-10 minutes for them to adapt to this changing system. Do you think that was an error, or do you think it's the right thing to do?
No, I think they're more than capable of dealing with that change. To be fair, again, it's just about not letting ourselves get disjointed.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the real danger is when we get disjointed, it just feeds them because they're so well organised. You know, you're just going to gift wrap chances to them. For sure, good shout. You know, and for me, I think if we do that, we keep ourselves good and compact, then I think we will get more opportunities in this game than we do. You know, we should sink them, and 2-1 on the cards possibly here. So what have we got? We've got Lang on the right and Sancho on the left of midfield. Is that right? I can't see. I'm just looking. There's a replay on at the moment. So they need to be responsible as well and sort of tuck in when we haven't got the ball. Yeah. But David De Gea wasn't impressed with that goal that Che Adams scored. He probably wasn't impressed with the marking or the shape of the defence. Because they had to play one ball in between the two centre-backs for them to score. That's disappointing. Throwing comes in by Southampton. We win it. Comes back to Harry Maguire. just carries it out for Luke Shaw. We need to hurt them quickly on them flanks. Got to get down those flanks quickly. Like now, we were talking about game management earlier. Now is when you've got, if you're going to do that, you've got to do it quickly. I don't want to see us dawdling. Bruno, first time over for Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Oh, it goes wide. Marcus Rashford didn't really get the power in that shot on Monday.
I'd rather keep the ball in their half. I know you're getting opportunities, but try to keep the ball, Rashford. Don't always shoot all the time. If it's not on, if you're not going to score a wonder goal, I understand he's got to shoot in that situation, but overall, I just think he needs to keep hold of the ball. Decision making needs to be spot on.
Yeah.
Don't be rash, as in his name, Rashford. Like Wild, as in Wilder, Deontay Wilder. Don't play the way your name's spelled.
Luke Shaw lumps it forward, but there's nobody there. We need to get
no
control of this ball.
Rashford's shot there. No conviction at all.
No. It's Delo with Sancho. Sancho cuts inside. Elanga. Oh, it's going to go out. It's going to be a corner, is it? No, it's going to be a throw-in. It was actually Elanga, actually. Elanga did well there. But the ball in wasn't the greatest. But we've got a throw-in anyway, high up the pitch in a dangerous area. Luke Shaw to take it. We need somebody to quickly show for the throw-in. Why did they do that? We've been holding on to the ball far too long. It's a throw-in. Get the ball in your hands and somebody show quickly and bam. Don't give them time to reset. Sancho, Rashford, Pogba. Are you telling me we're offside? Are you having a laugh? Oh, look at that, Alan. That is poor. From a throw-in in a dangerous area, then leads to offside. I mean, come on.
Let's have a look.
Jesse Lingard getting readied. I think that's what somebody said earlier. Jesse Lingard for Rashford imminent.
Yeah.
So maybe this is what we're going to see right now.
So that'll change the shape again. Lingard surely can't play as a striker, no? Maybe.
Will we go back to the, I don't know, 4-2-3-1? So Rashford is off.
Oh, it is Rashford, yeah?
Yeah.
So how's that going to set? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we set up now. Will Lingard be high up the pitch? Maybe I think Lingard can keep the ball better than Rashford and maybe link up the play a bit more to give us a bit more opportunity. Rashford's a bit rash.
Yeah. I'm just having a look now to see what that shape is suggesting.
Come on, Lingard. Do what he did at Upton Park or the Bowling Stadium. Not the Bowling Stadium. Do what he did at the London Stadium. Yeah, come on and get a late goal for us.
Yeah. There's Luke Shaw. Elanga chasing the ball down. Whoa, steady, easy. Don't give a free kick away there. Actually wins as a throw-in. Well done, Elanga.
Come on, United.
Lingard.
Score now. I'll be going mad.
Oh, Paul Pogba. Is that a free kick? No, it's not. One of their players has gone down, but that was. Oh, Bruno tried to do a first-time little cross there, but it gets nicked. And here comes Southampton right down the middle. He's just galloped all the way through the middle of the park there. Squirts it out to Kyle Walker-Peters, who's in the box. Gets blocked by Luke Shaw. Well done, Luke Shaw, who then follows him to the ball. And it's going to be a throw into Southampton.
See, Bruno trying to play the penetrating pass. Should just played it wide to Dalot. Because now we're out of position. And now we've got counted on. Bruno's just decision-making there. I think Bruno should just played it wide. He's trying to play the, Hollywood ball. Yeah. He has got the ability to do that, but I just think he should have just played it simple. There's too many bodies in front of him.
So, throw-in. Stevens takes the throw-in.
So, 12 shots by Southampton to our 11, but we've had 7 on target. They've had 4.
Yeah. Again, it's that. You look at how many shots we've had on target to how many are going in. It's just this is one of the main issues, isn't it? Is not being able to finish our sort of opportunities. Paul Pogba.
Finish our tea, as they say up north.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's a collision there between two Southampton players. Don't know what's happened there. They've well got themselves into a right knot. And Bruno's asking the question, wait a minute, why have you stopped that? That's their fault. That's their fault, not ours. I think, has he got a serious injury? Someone have a look at this. Paul Pogba he had two players on him, and then did Paul Pogba foul him? Let's have a look. I'm not so sure.
I think they collided together.
Paul Pogba's getting carded, so he must have done something. Yeah, Paul Pogba's been carded.
I have to see that
arguing.
again.
Paul, just calm it, son. Calm it down.
No, I don't know about that.
I think that's probably why he's so irate. He's just saying, yeah, wait a minute. Oh no, it was for the push. It was for the push.
Earlier, but the push didn't result in them going down together. It didn't.
No, it was for the push whilst the referee came over. Paul Pogba pushed one of their players. That's what got him the card.
Okay.
It's too late now, though, Paul. You're not going to get that rescinded, mate.
Okay, fair enough. Come on, United. Remember we were saying at the start of the show about last-minute goals, talking about Sheffield Wednesday, Bruges, talking about the Champions League final, talking about Mark Robbins against Nottingham Forest in the third round of the FA Cup. All these things. This is what we want to see. This is what makes it special for us. Let's get a last-minute goal here and get our momentum going for this top four, because at the moment, a draw is definitely not good enough for us. And but a draw is a fair result based on the performance for both teams, I believe. But come on, United, come on, let's do us a favour. We need something to rejoice about.
Yeah, I want to be celebrating, man. I want to be cooking later on happily with my headphones on.
And I want to have 100% success rate with you, being on the panel with you.
Yeah, that'd be nice on Monday. That'd be nice. Jadon Sancho.
Come on,
tries to clear it first time, and he does. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo just... Ronaldo tried to get there to then feed it to Jesse Lingard, but Romeo got across there and just seen it out. It's going to be a throw-in, though. Luke Shaw. Again, that's more like it. He gets the ball and quickly just gets rid of it. All the way to Harry Maguire. You could build something now. It's 86 minutes played. Got to be decisive now.
So what are you seeing about the shape? Does anyone in the comments want to tell us about the shape with Lingard coming on for Rashford? What is it, a 4-5-1? Is it a 4-2-3-1? Is Lingard... Obviously, Bruno and Pogba still look like they're in midfield together. Looks like Lingard's definitely ahead of them.
I think it's a 4-4-2.
So Lingard's as a striker now, is he? So the advantage with that, I think Lingard will... Yeah, like I say, I think he's better at keeping the ball and maybe can create more. His 1-2 touch passing is really good. He's got a good game like that. But he's not really as quick as Rashford.
Pogba, Diego Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, yeah, works it nice. Oh, but it's a poor pass. Again, decision-making. What was that? And now with Southampton have got the advantage. And then they come and they just lump it forward for a chaser. And Harry Maguire just gets across there. Oh, Maguire's been done. Harry Maguire's been done. They're in the box. He turns. No, he pushes over. They're going to ask for a penalty here. Oh, has he given a penalty? Don't please tell me no. Oh, wait a minute, that's what's going on here Monday. Harry Maguire, he came across, but he couldn't turn. He got totally turned inside out there. Oh, he stood on his foot. I don't know what's going to happen here Monday.
Thing is, Harry Maguire, that just shows everything. In that little 15 seconds of play, first of all, he runs in, gets cut in half. Then he's got another opportunity, and he decides to step on the guy. It depends how they interpret this. But Harry Maguire, that just sums him up in 15 seconds. Didn't get to the ball first.
Yeah.
Did he mean that? I don't know. It's that open to interpretation about what they think, whether he meant it or not. But that looked very painful.
Yeah,
but Harry Maguire, you have to criticise him there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Varane would not dive in like that, and he had a second opportunity to, clean up, and he didn't. Just stand him up. Stand him up. Don't put a foot in or nothing. Just stand up. Nah, man. You know what? Sometimes you got to take your licks. I don't know what they're going to do this, to be honest.
I don't know. I think it might be Brosier's
It's two mistakes, in my opinion. It's two mistakes by Maguire. And then to add to that, you go and stamp on the guy or step on him. I think people know what they're doing. Sometimes you know exactly what you're doing. You know where you land in your foot. That was a bit naughty.
I think we got away with one there, if I'm honest with you, Monday.
Yeah, I'd say. I don't want to hear from Rebel right now. Rebel will be like talking his thing about Maguire. And Rebel's not wrong. To be fair. That was really disappointing.
Yeah.
No need for that. And no need for missing once and twice. And then going and step on the guy.
Oh, Harry Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire. Yellow card. He came steaming in behind here and he's got to get the card. Is it Maguire who's getting the card here? Or is it Lingard? Oh, Lingard's getting the card. Sorry. Oh, mate, I'm absolutely bemused here. I really am. It's all going to shit, mate. It's all going to shit.
It's about keeping your composure. I mean, all this kind of, there's no rush. Just keep the guys. If you keep the ball, everything cool. Just keep the ball, pop, and just build as a team. But we're rushing, and giving it away too much. You know.
You got 5 minutes to play.
Big 5 minutes for our club. Big 5 minutes for the top 4. 3 points is crucial.
Bruno clears. Falls straight back to Southampton. There's a handball somewhere amongst all that. What I think there was, but the referee's just letting things carry on. And here comes Southampton. They're in the box. Southampton, is he going to get his shot away? No, he's crowded out. Be careful with your legs here, folks. Kyle Walker-Peters just carries it clear, and that's going to be brilliant play there. Exceptional play. Yes, now we're clear. Go on, Luke Shaw, carry it. That's it, Luke Shaw's on his bike. He's going to have to... He cuts inside. He comes back. It's Jesse Lingard. Oh, referee, that's a free... Yes, it's a free kick. Well done, Jesse. You got us a free kick there. Yeah, definitely a free kick. So Luke Shaw to whip one in here. So
done one earlier from that same area, didn't he? It was a good ball.
Yeah, but this time, if Harry Maguire gets his head on it, hopefully he's going to get more of his head on it. Powerful.
Come on, Harry, make amends. You made a couple of mistakes now.
Let's have a drink.
So one of the pros of Harry Maguire is, his heading and thing, but he doesn't score enough for us. If only he added 3 lines on his shirt. He should wear England top underneath the red.
Somebody got their head. I couldn't see who got their head to it, but they did get their head on it. They forced a save from Forster. So close. Looks like he's caught one in the... Who was it?
It was
Maguire again. Maguire again. He did get his head to it this time again, but it just... Forster was more than equal to it, and he scooped it out.
That was a very good save. For a man who's 6'6" to get down low like that, you have to give him credit. Yeah. Fair play, Forster.
And then Bruno came in and tried to scoop the ball out from just as he was trying to grab hold of it.
It's a good header, but it's just like he'd let it land on his head. Just bam! Come on, a bit more.
Yeah, Paul Pogba. Jesse Lingard sold himself there. He tried to do the clever backing in, but it didn't quite work. Paul Pogba wins a free kick. Come on, we've got to get this ball forward quickly. We're into the 93rd minute, I think, of the 5. Goes forward. No, it's not going to work out for us. It's going to be a throw-in. Luke Shaw to take the throw-in. Come on. That's it. Take it quickly. He does. Harry Maguire finds Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Diego Dalot. Elanga. Inside. Elanga pushes it back out. Diego Dalot. Cross. No. Squirts off. It's going to be another throw into United. Come on, we've got some good pressure here building.
Let's go. Patience.
Oh, they're making a substitution, Southampton.
Add to the time, boys. Add to the time, ref.
Romeo's going off. Or Romeo, even. Oh, come on, United. It's going to be Diallo for Romeo. Seriously running out of time here. We're going to have one or two more opportunities. We've got to make the most of them. Luke Shaw, he's eyeing it up. Referee blows.
Referee's got to make it like it's not going to go 95 minutes. A bit more than 95 minutes with that substitution as well. You're looking at maybe 96 minutes or 95 and a half minutes. Come on, United. Jeez.
It's launched over everybody. It's going to be a goal kick.
Lord have mercy.
Disappointed.
It is disappointing.
Oh, there's fans leaving already. Come on. Give us one more opportunity. Give us one more chance. Just one more chance.
We're not scoring goals. When was the last time we scored? I think it was Burnley. We scored 3. No. Newcastle. Oh, I can't remember. We haven't scored more than one goal for ages now.
No.
But we've created a few chances on target, but still not enough. Still not enough. I don't want to hear that whistle.
There goes the whistle. It's all over.
Oh, man.
And that's the end of that, folks.
Credit to Southampton. They've done what they needed to do.
Yeah.
But they were there. We were there for the beating. We were 1-0 up at half time. Once again, errors. Just be compact, guys. Just be sensible. Don't let them score in the first 5 minutes of the flipping second half. Making it difficult for ourselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is what I was talking about when I said 0-0, because it might as well have been 0-0. It's that feeling that feeling of like, again, you know what I mean? 1 defeat in 10 games for the Saints, says Mark.
Same for us, though, isn't it? We got 1 defeat in.
Yeah.
Well, but the results are like mid-table. I mean, drawing. Where's the actual wins, the 3 points? Don't we realise how crucial this is? I mean, we don't want to leave it late in the season because the other teams will be too far gone. We're giving opportunities again for the other teams around us to pick up points. Maguire, I'm gonna, in the post-match, I'm gonna talk about Maguire because I'm disappointed today. I have backed him a lot, but I'm seeing just little fundamental things which I think are mental where he goes wrong, like that 15 minutes of madness at the end of the game there where he ended up stepping on the Albanian guy. First of all, he missed it, he rushed in, then he came back, he had an opportunity, he didn't decide to stand up, and then decided to stamp on him. It's all about he's trying too hard. Varane, I mean, no one's talking about Varane, but Varane had obviously made for the goal. He was slightly out of position, but I'm talking about his defending. Oh God, we're well off.
Again,
Tottenham and Arsenal will be laughing right now.
Well, he is. Tony Fox is saying, lovely, more points dropped. We've got to start turning these games into 3 points, or I don't know if it's too late now. I mean, look at the table, folks. Let's just have a quick look at let's have a look at the match stats first of all.
Yep.
Match stats, it's pretty even on possession, even on shots. We had more on target. They had more corners than us, and they gave away more fouls. So, yeah. In terms of the table itself, let's have a look where that puts us.
We're a point ahead of Arsenal now, but they've got 2 games in hand, and Tottenham have got 3 games, I think, on us.
Yeah, so Arsenal have got 2 games in hand. They're on 39 points. We're on 40 with 24 played. West Ham 24 played on 40. Chelsea also played 24, but they're on 47. So I think third, unless there's a sort of catastrophe by Chelsea, is in the bag for them. It's now all about, like we say now, with West Ham, Arsenal, Spurs on 36 though, but they've got
3 games.
Yeah, they've got the game over Arsenal as well. So 36, that would put them level. So it's still in with a shout, from 7th to 4th. Anyone in there can finish in those 4, 5, and 6 spot. Any permutation you can come up with.
Yeah.
And I just think, 24 played. I think there's still enough. There's still enough time. I think for us.
I agree.
To be fair, I mean, it's not quite panic stations yet. And again, a draw is better than a loss. We're not getting beat. That's something that we can sort of take as a positive and keep saying, we can build from these, these disappointing draws. We can build on them as we get closer to the end of the season, because let's have it right. You would expect and hope that we, as a team, have got more about us when it comes to the crunch time. And at this real business end of the season, have been able to actually, pull ourselves over the line for that top 4 spot.
Can't we go back to 2 points for a win?
I know, yeah. I'm not going to lose faith just yet that we can get top 4. I think if we get to maybe 30 games and we're still getting these kind of results and we're within 5 or 6 points, then once these games have been caught up by everybody else, then I think it's time to start losing faith. But as it stands right now, I'm going to stick with the faith and still hope and still hope. But listen, for everybody who's been here today in the chat, let's go through some of the comments before we wrap up. We've got Bath Time. I'll start with Bath Time. He says, Pogba and Varane switch off for 1 second, we get punished, but we can't create decent opportunities for a whole match. Ola Kunle says 5th, but Arsenal, Spurs, Wolves win this weekend, they'll go above us. Yeah, Reggie STV, big up to you. He says, at least we're not getting relegated, and we won't. We got 40 points relatively quickly. Yeah, we ain't getting relegated. Ola Kunle's calling for relegation because he supports Liverpool. GMS Limited says, we ain't touching top 4 this season. TBO, welcome bro, says, lol, we're actually so crap, we ain't getting nothing. Ola Kunle, I'm not going to read it because he's taking a mickey. Eddie says, wow guys, please tell me why Bruno can't be disciplined in midfield. It keeps giving away midfield in second half. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? It is very interesting, and there's going to be a lot to talk about in that post-match reaction show.
The most important thing for me is that obviously I've watched the game live, haven't had time to go back and check it again, but I want to see how we conceded, how what was the play leading to us conceding that goal where they can get in on us like that. I'm just very curious about that, because I just think it would have been said or should have been highlighted, especially coming so soon after the Burnley game, just to go out there and just keep a shape, don't let them at us. In the first half, when they kept coming at us, and we were able to contain them, but they played through us. Amazing. They played through us. It wasn't like a set piece. It wasn't like, it's just an issue of them. We were not being compact. We're not being compact enough and too open. I see Dalot was almost tugging the touchline, going to his man. That left Varane in no man's land. And then they played the ball in between Harry Maguire and Varane. And there's a nice ball, there's a nice goal, but man, come on.
Yeah, disjointed.
Come on.
It's one way I look at it. And look, again, you know what? It's disappointing, but it's not a loss. So that's a positive I will take from it. Reggie STV says, Rice and Bellingham in that midfield, we're playing much different. Look, yeah, I mean, you know what? I just, the midfield is...
McTominay was disappointing for me today. Harry Maguire was disappointing for me today. And these are two players that I'm gonna say, I've got no bias. Forget, everyone knows I like Harry, but I'm disappointed with him today, man. Shah, what are you doing, bruv? Come on, man. Fix up. Stand up for the man. Don't you learn from the other day? Stand up. There's no need to go in and twice he got rushed in high up the pitch, and next thing you know, he's chasing back at that. I've seen this so many times before. You're just exposing yourself. By trying to do well and trying to make amends, you're making yourself look stupid out here, bruv.
Yeah, UK Strains also in the building. Big up to you. He says, team of individuals. Um, look, it's disappointing. Look, I know, but we just kind of our Monday summed it up pretty, perfectly. And going into these next games, we've got to address these issues if we are to turn the loss of 2 points into the gaining of 2 points. Because as it stands right now, like I said, we're not getting beat. We're taking that point. We're taking that point. It does keep us within touching distance. So I just think for me, Monday, I think, like I said, we're Manchester United. We've got a pretty decent squad. Good manager. This, I think we've got enough. If I'm honest, I think we've got enough to get us over that line. Um, but then again, you know what? It's all about then the board making the correct decision along with Ralph Rangnick if he does have a say who's going to be the next manager, picking the right guy, and also I think that's what one of the reasons as to why we didn't spend money as well in the window is because I think Ralph may have had something to do with that, saying, look, I don't want to have the. I'm happy to work with what I've got. I think I can get this to the top four with what I've got. Let's keep the money for Ten Hag or for Poch, whoever it's going to be.
Good shout.
It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those two, isn't it? To be fair,
but it's not Ralph's problem. It's not Ralph's fault. I'm saying
No.
We can watch the game and say, look, that's how you conceded. Ralph didn't say go out there and leave yourself wide open like that. He wouldn't have said that to them.
No, and it'd be interesting to see what he says in the post-match interview.
Always good
in regards to exactly what you just said. You know what? If anybody has been undisciplined in their positional play today, Ralph, as we know, is not afraid of calling that out, is he? So we'll hear him.
Yeah.
But listen, folks. Listen again. There will be. I'm not sure what time the reaction show is at. If I'm honest, do you know when it's going to be at on Monday?
At the moment, right this second, no, I'm not entirely sure, but it will be very soon, I imagine. And I want all you guys who are watching now, please come over and give us your feedback, please, about what you saw today, what the reaction show was on the reaction show, please, because we're disappointed, and I want some more. Yeah, we need to have an inquest to see how come we're conceding goals like that and what the issue was. Please, guys, if you can.
United Perspective, our newest members. Welcome to you, bro. He says, biggest sigh. Yeah, tell me about it. Eddie's saying, in my opinion, if Ralph doesn't drill Bruno to stay at 8, then United will keep giving away results, no midfield control.
Eddie. So Eddie. Yeah. So Eddie, do you reckon? Like, I hear what you're saying. It does seem to be an issue. Do you reckon? What about the goal we conceded, though? Do you reckon that was to do with Bruno? I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to go back and check properly before I make a judgment on that. But do you reckon the goal we conceded was to do with Bruno? Just put it out there.
Yeah. So listen, anyway, folks, if you want to come and get involved in the post-match reaction show, like you say, like Amonde's just said there, to give your thoughts and your breakdown as to why we lost those points today. Come along and give some support and love. Medi's in the building with a big, ginormous FUCK. Yeah, just keep an eye on the channel. The show will if it's not already up with the time on it, it will be up soon with the time on it. And I just want to say thanks again for your support, everybody who's been in the chat. Brilliant. We can't do it without you. And until the next watch long, from me and Mr. Amonde, we've been United, the Man United agenda.